Hello and welcome to the PokerStars Commentator Showdown. I am James Hartigan alongside Joe Stapleton.
Hello, my babies!
So Joe, the two of us along with 4 other members of our live stream team, are actually going to play some poker this evening. We've spent so many hours talking about the game, analysing the game. Now it's time for action.
And also for talking about it. We have to do both, unfortunately. I will do neither thing well, but I do have a list of the hand rankings around here somewhere.
You may need them, Joey. A few of these players might be a bit tasty. We are going to be playing in a 6-max single table tournament. There is a $10,000 prize pool on the line, with all the money going to charity. We'll discuss the format, including its unique quirks, in just a moment. But first, let's meet the rest of the lineup. Let's say hello to Maria Ho, Nick Walsh, Griffin Benja, and Sam Grafton. Hello, guys.
Hey, James. How's it going?
So, Nick, obviously, you've spent a lot of your life streaming. This is not a new thing for you.
No, definitely not. A lot of hours have gone into that for sure.
And Maria, you've also put in your fair share of time showing yourself at the online poker tables.
Yeah, I feel comfortable.
Good. I'm interested for Griffin and Sam, because is this the first time you've done this kind of thing where people are going to be poring over every single hand you play?
Well, I'll speak for myself first. I had a little period where I was streaming for about a month or two, and I had a great time getting a little following and getting used to it. So this isn't too out of my element.
Yeah, I've done a little bit as well, but never in such a prestigious lineup as this one.
Exactly. Yes, I'm glad you gave us the kudos we deserve. So let's just run through the format of this game. It is a timed tournament, 2 hours of action, and it's going to really play like a deep stack cash game. 10K starting stack, blinds fixed at 50, 100, and we are implementing the big game format. How excited are you about this, Joe?
I'm incredibly excited. The big game was the last time I was relevant, so I am happy anytime it's mentioned.
Pot limit pre, no limit post. That's the format. Should say, by the way, unlimited rebuys, and at the end of the game, your win, loss, your profit or loss will be calculated. That will determine your finishing position, and that will determine how much you win for your charity. 6th place gets $400, 5th place $600, $1,000 for 4th, $1,500 for 3rd, $2,500 for the runner-up, and $4,000 for the winner's charity. A 10K prize pool in this game. And these are the good causes we're playing for. I am representing Cancer Research UK, Joe's playing for Care International, Griffin's repping Right to Play, Sam playing for the International Refugee Assistance Project, Maria's representing Equality Now, and Nick is playing for Mind. All good causes making money this evening. Now, a couple of quirks, couple of things I need to warn you about, guys. If you do need to take a rebuy, there are forfeits. And the other thing to say is that the grafton rule is in effect. In case you don't know what that is, it means that 10-9 suited is the hand. It is compulsory to play 10-9 suited pre-flop no matter what happens before you. You cannot fold it pre-flop, even if several players have gone all in. Post-flop, doesn't matter, but pre-flop, you cannot fold. Now, we can't restrict that in the software, but what we can do, because everyone at home can seal the hole cards, they will keep you honest, and they will let us know in the chat, in the comments, if you violate the grafton rule. And, hey, we're underway. Well, that's awesome. Very first hand, I didn't notice we'd started. I managed to get folded, but Griffin's opened with a raise.
By the way, the grafton rule with 10-9 suited is actually going to make you, James Hartigan, a better poker player. Because no way was Griffin or Maria or Nick folding this hand pre. Like, you're putting it like, you have to do it. Like, you have to play it. Like, you can't get dealt it under the gun and fold. But, like, literally none of these other players were going to do that. It's only you. So, actually, it's a rule that's made you better, you know?
I actually have an addition to the grafton rule. For anyone that shows down 9-10 suited, I am going to donate an additional $50 to your charity, up to and including $150.
All right, Joe.
Wow.
Okay. You're putting us to shame now, Joe. I get it.
Up to $150, yes.
I just want to know whether the NBA can cope with losing out on this money that otherwise would have been spunked on Top Shots.
The NBA had their chance with me today, and I saved money by not getting a pack, and now I will donate that money to charity.
Now you will buy
So then
Pokemon
technically
cards.
it should have been up to $229. But
Here's the problem. I would normally fold here, but I keep hearing about how you're meant to defend your big blind with a wide range. So I've defended.
This is exactly the kind of thing he'd say with 10-9 suited, by the way.
Or with ace-7.
I mean, this is a very easy decision to get away from this. By the way, my biggest fear is not being exposed as a huge nit, because everyone knows that already. My greatest fear is if I see cards on a screen, you've got to bear in mind that like 15 or 16 years of conditioning means that I say them out loud. So the chances that I reveal my hole cards verbally in the middle of a hand that I'm playing, there's a really strong chance that happens.
I've done that. I've done that in home games where people are like, do the commentator thing, and then I just call out my hold cards. Cards, sorry.
It's actually Sam's biggest fear to have me on his left, so we're all facing our fears today.
It was my biggest fear that I was going to write a dozen jokes about Sam's beard, and then he was going to shave it before he went on the air today.
Yeah, I had so many beard jokes.
It's a sad state of affairs that you're up late at night thinking about my beard, Joe Stapleton.
Sam, do you want to hear what some of them were? Do you want to hear what some of them were?
Yeah, go on then.
Sam, your beard looks like Santa Claus had a son that insisted on majoring in poetry. Your beard looks
seriously? Are we seriously going to sit here and imagine that Sam still has a beard so you can burn this material?
It still plays. Your beard looks like you fell face first into the world's oldest living troll doll.
It's okay.
Your beard.
Wow,
your
telling a joke and whipping out the 3-bet.
Your beard made you look like someone.
I can't see the hole cards. Just so everyone knows, we obviously only see our hole cards. I know Joe Stapleton's got a really strong hand here. This is live. This is the first live tell of the day.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of when you're playing live and you eat food. You only stop eating food in order to raise. So
I didn't even stop telling my joke. Believe me, the jokes are way more important. Your beard made you look like someone who's both a virgin and a dad.
That one's good. I quite like that one, yeah.
We'll go back.
Strangely, I somehow think, Sam, that without the beard, you look even older than you did before.
Wow.
That's what he was going for, James. Thanks.
He looks like the bad guy from Raiders of the Lost Ark grew his hair out.
I like that one.
Oh, man. By the way, that was a good note, by the way, Sam, reminding everyone that we can't see all the cards, obviously. In fact, just to take you behind the scenes. Oh, fantastic. The throwables have started. Oh, here we go. Now what's going to be?
Well, I love that. I don't use throwables.
Throwables out of the mix.
Throwables are absolutely tells.
It ruins the game.
What we are saying right now happened 10 minutes ago, as far as you at home are concerned. So, for example, in our time, it is 6:28 UK time, but you're not going to hear me say that until 6:38 UK time. We're on a 10-minute delay. And then the table you can see is actually in real time your time. So it's a replay of what actually happened 10 minutes ago with all the whole cards revealed. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing.
You sound like that bit in sci-fi movies where they explain the conceptuality of like how time travel takes place in this movie, or, you know?
Yeah.
So we're about 7 minutes away from seeing the fact that I 3-bet Griffin with 7-deuce offsuit the first hand.
Oh, you didn't. That's amazing.
Are we going to get our first family pot here? Just everybody's in on this one? Oh.
James is like,
what is he doing in the big blinds? What is he doing?
That's
James is like Chris Nolan at that whiteboard explaining Memento.
Memento, not Momento.
If you really wanted the Chris Nolan experience, what you would have needed is for me to be explaining a really important plot point and have this really loud music or noise in the background drown me out so that you can't actually make out any of my dialogue.
We couldn't get Hans Zimmer to score this James Hartigan home game, no? It would be really good. There was just a ticking, like a little metronome going in the background as we played these hands out.
Sure,
well, we did have
a knockoff we can scare up.
Well, don't you remember we had that awesome theme to W Coop, which we said was by Hans Zimmer. I think we actually said it was Clock by Hans Zimmer.
Yep, Clock.
Yep, Clock. I think one of the other things that I should point out is that, Joe, you are trying to harness the power of the Catvatar, a very responsible mask-wearing cat.
Stay 6 feet away from my stack at all times.
What can I send in your direction that kind of like is the equivalent of congratulations?
Just don't get your droplets on it.
Have some champagne for your capital.
Oh, that's a lot of droplets.
Now we get to play the game where like we see the chat react in this weird delayed fashion. We got to try and figure out what exactly they're reacting to, which hand it was.
It was great how you hyped this as a deep stack cash game, Harkin. Like you've ever played a deep stack cash game. like as if that would be your raison d'etre.
Look, I played at Hardigan's house one time, and he had a mountain of M&Ms and matchsticks in front of him. I mean, he was super rolled for that game.
I will tell you that, Sam Grafton, when I am in Vegas, my game of choice is normally $1, $2 no limit, and I sit with $200 in front of me, which is a 100 big blind stack, which is effectively the game we're playing right now.
Here we go. Here we go.
Wow. Can you just imagine James Hartigan is now next to you in a 1-2 cash game? I'll take 200, please. Like, just loving that.
You got enough to cover this? You guys have this? Is it okay? Can I get a marker?
You know, one of my favorite Vegas cash games. So we went downtown last time I was in Vegas. What's the name of that breakfast place, Griff? The really nice breakfast place. Went for the nice breakfast. And then we went to Binion's.
In Vegas?
Yeah, and we sat down. It was me, Didi, and Samuel Vuzen, who's European. And we sat down and played 1-1. And then, lo and behold, David Einhorn came in with his girlfriend. and was looking around. So David Einhorn came and sat down, and then all of us were playing 1-1. And we were just
David Einhorn.
Yeah, and we were just
crucial to this story.
And it was like so funny. These guys thought we were like huge fish, and but obviously we were just getting super lucky against them and spinning them, and it was just and it got like it was unbelievably deep stack. We were sitting like the average open had to be like to 20 big blinds because we were playing like 2K deep on this 1-1 game. It was really one of my most fun experiences.
The thing is, though, I kind of feel that Joe and I can't lose in the sense that the bar is so low. Like, the expectation of how we play is probably so low that we either match that expectation or slightly exceed it. Whereas all of you, like professionals who like to kind of big up your results, you could disappoint your fans tonight.
Griff, are we still calling you a professional? Are you still going for that?
Oh, come on.
No, bro, he's semi-retired. He's super rich. He's like one of these rich.
Yeah, where's the Griff Graph thing? Come on.
You want a Griff Graph?
To be honest, Hartigan's probably played a deep stack cash game more recently than Griff has.
That's amazing.
I would say, and the great thing is I can get a little bit of a plug in here as well, is that the PSPC TV shows, which are currently airing on FS1 in the United States, a certain Griffin Benger makes an extraordinary deep run in the biggest 25K event ever held.
Of course he does. Of course he does. You can't knock him out of these tournaments. I don't know what he's doing on the early days. He never gets knocked out day one. He's playing some sort of unbelievably tight strategy.
Oh.
I got about
And I think
40.
also it's like they're spite calling you Griff. They're just paying you off because it's dislikable. Like, cool.
Oh my God, Stapes, you really did have 7 deuce.
Whoops.
Oh, there's no stream sniping. What's going on, Griff?
It's amazing what you can do when you're playing with OPP. OPM.
Yeah,
By the way, don't think it hasn't escaped my attention, Maria Ho, that you've been in practically every single pot and have just been quietly building a little profit there.
Is that who Femon Felt is?
I thought it was a big secret, your screen name, Maria Ho, and now you're announcing it to the world. I thought it was it used to be like secret information when you were like, Femon Felt, that's Maria Ho. Someone told me that. I was like, no, it's not. So on the Skype chat, when you used to be like, whose name is who? Femon Felt. I was like, no, it's not Maria.
So funny.
Yeah.
I did try to keep it a secret, and then
There we go. I knew you did, but someone told me, and they were like, "Don't tell anyone. No one's supposed to know."
Oh, I feel like Noah must have told you that. That makes the most sense. That someone was trying to protect my privacy and actually cared. But then I won some tournament, and then it got out there because PokerStars published it. So
Whoops.
always
Revealed.
blowing up my spot.
Revealed.
I'm willing to reveal Maria's phone number for the right price.
Is that a calf that you have as your avatar?
It is, because we were talking on all of the broadcasts about how animal avatars, some were lucky and some weren't, and I decided to try this one out and see how it worked out for me.
Do they have that?
Calf.
Do they have that same tradition in Europe that when you drive past cows, you have to like hold up your purse or your wallet for good luck? That's like a thing.
What are you talking about?
No,
Wow.
is that a thing here?
Yeah, I mean, when I was on road trips with my parents, look, there's other traditions in my family that my parents did that other people didn't, like breastfeeding till 11. So maybe it was just something for my family.
I've never heard of that.
I feel like I made a mistake with my avatar by having Marc Andre, because now people are going to tune in and they're going to be like, "Where's Ladisseur?" Like, and they're just stuck with me instead behind the avatar. It's like a little
Guys,
bit of a-
Coincidentally,
practically
this
twins.
also Sam's Tinder profile pic.
That's how I dupe people.
That's why he's shaved to look more like Marc Andre.
You look different. It's all lighting, mate.
James Hardigan in the pots.
I mean, Hartkin's
James
going to get
Hardigan.
stacked so many times.
Hardigan's getting sticky here. That's a big pot.
If can we have a minor amount of commenting on hands we're not in,
Yeah.
since we're all friends here? If Hardigan's in the pot, you shouldn't be. That's all I'm going to say. This is very brave.
Okay. I've got my finger over the hero call or hero fail button.
Send it. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
man.
Hero. Fail. Yikes.
All right. I'll take it.
It's awkward.
No, I
when
have to say,
James
you guys were
loses.
talking
Nobody
about-
knows what to do when mommy loses.
Wow, Ace Queen. By the
Pocket
way,
fours?
Ace Queen is a hero call. What? Wow, you brave soul. Top pair, top kicker. Whoa. It's not Omaha, James. He hasn't got 4 cards. He's only got 2.
That is kind of a hero call with that action. I don't know. I've just been doing this a little while.
Wow.
It was a lot.
It was a
lot.
little bit. The river
And-
bet was a little bit nuts or airy.
Yeah, it was pretty polarized there. What do you think? What do you think, James?
You got max value. Well done, Nicholas.
Cheers, buddy. No, you guys were talking about how you feel like, there's no expectations on you. When you guys told me you were going to have a Commentator Showdown and it was going to be a single table tournament, I'm like, oh, here we go. If it's only going to last like 2 or 3 hours, it's going to be a hyper. This is my jam. And then I get the email to tell me it's basically just going to be a deep stack cash game all the way through, and you've taken me out of play completely, more or less. So that's my my
Easy now,
expertise
Griff.
out the window.
Easy.
Uh-oh, here we go. Griff entity.
Whoa.
Wow.
The thin
Now that's a
happy
hero call, whatever that was.
back.
Couldn't beat an 8. Yikes.
Sam's good with the king high like a boss.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know it was going to be one of those streams.
Sigh. He's done me there. He's still got it after all these years. Semi-retired. He's still got it.
The other
life
thing-
value match.
Is that you're right to a certain degree, Sam. This whole kind of 100 big blinds thing, it's just really not my bag. It's like I need to get to like a comfortable shoving stack size in order to kind of.
Exactly.
Here they all come.
Don't worry, James. I'm not going to run you down. By the way,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's it.
Fastest fold you'll see in your life.
I fully expect to run like a god today, since this winning or losing will not affect me in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, here we go.
Other than the
Well-
good feeling I'll get for donating to charity. I thank you. I'll need those later.
Oh, really?
No, that's on you. That's on you to react that way. All I said was I'll need those later.
Yeah,
and
but you said it
went
with that
through your
voice.
cards
You
with
said it with that voice.
What kind of voice? Did it sound like I was aroused?
I'll need those later. That kind of voice, like rubbing his hands on his legs. Oh.
I think that's on you.
Did I just get a walk?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was raising into the
You're
fish.
the wokest person I know.
Sam Squid lost his mojo after that pot.
Flush entities, not my confidence.
He lost his heart.
This is going back to 2012 where Flush Entity used to hold over me. And then as soon as I got better than him, he retired. That was
Exactly.
the thing. I've never been able to lord it over him at the table.
I
He was
choose
straight-
not to run.
He just took the bag of swag and was like, "Yeah, see you later."
Isn't
I'm
that
off.
what you're meant to do, though? You're meant to, like, you know,
Sure.
quit at the top.
Yeah.
Griffin, is it true that you spent all of your Shark Cage winnings on ceramic maquettes of Dragon Ball Z fighting Superman? Like I seem to remember, like I went to visit you, and we went to the
confirm nor
UPS store and
deny.
picked up like 10 packages of like various little ceramic figurines of comic books, and then like 6 months later, you're like, I had to sell all that stuff, man. I'm broke.
Are they both gonna come in?
Oh, they're both going to come in. All right.
Oh,
Are
boy.
those? Do they still exist? Those figurines? Are they still?
I sold them.
You did sell them.
Yeah.
There's one you didn't sell, Griffin, because I have it here. This is the one that you gave as a
Oh,
gift
no,
to me when I
that's
visited you
Yeah, that
in
was
wow.
Toronto. Superman is
amazing.
he still stands guard on my desk.
Nice.
Fair amount of definition from.
I mean, what if this conversation?
What do
was
you
actually-
got, Joe? Oh, we got
Oh,
James still
blimey.
in there, kicking around in there.
This is where I have to say, like, some cliched line, like, too rich for my blood, and then fold.
I'm beating eights.
What does that mean? Oh no, Joe.
Did you
You
fill
got
up?
2 10s under the hood there, huh?
Did you fill up?
And beating eights. This guy. You got it, pal. Oh, really?
Snapping it in. Snapping
Love
it
the
in.
fact that
You said you were
Oh,
folding.
Really?
you so arrogantly expected the check back there. You're kind of, oh, you've got this.
I can't believe you're not showing the bluffs.
Oh, you know what? I think because I'm playing from America, even when I try to show it, only shows it for like a split second. We're gonna have to wait for the.
Did you just click the sevens thing and embarrassed because you have pocket sevens? Oh my
You have to
God.
still-
Somebody, hey, somebody get someone from Game Integrity on the horn right now. We got a real situation on our hands. Floor.
I mean, so
Too
far
funny.
we've got one guy who's announcing his hand at the table. The other guy is stream sniping, like legitimately told us he's watching the table. This is not looking good for Game Integrity right now.
I was
Well,
so
she knows,
excited.
she knows she's gonna get through Hardigan here.
So excited to fire off that meme. Well, you know, would it come as a shock if I told you there are 2 overs to my hand?
No, it would not. By the way, if that was some kind of reverse troll where you really had kings or something, that would have been amazing.
You think I'm capable of that?
Yeah.
You think I'm capable of seeing one hand, processing that I could utilize this, and pressing a button? No, no. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, you wouldn't misuse the power, the production powers that you hold in that manner either. I don't think.
Oh, I'm looking for the angle shoot now. Please angle shoot later, James. That'd be so perfect.
All right. So basically, what I need to do now at the start of every hand is go, whoa.
Just before you go all in on the river, press the button and act surprised. Yeah.
Where did all the chips at this table go? It's Joe and Nick. Look at them
Yeah.
Quietly,
Hey man, I'm
quietly.
just really passionate about charity.
both. Oh.
Wow.
No, thank you.
Oh.
You are a bully, sir.
It's a weird dynamic when you can't reload. Just like gonna wind up with like 30 big blinds and just be like,
Well,
all right, cool.
That's
Instead
why it's
of
going to
thinking
get...
if it's a
You have
cash game that you can't
143 big
reload,
blinds.
think of it as a tournament where you can rebuy as much as you want.
That's, I think, the right frame of mind. And that's why I'm getting to that point where if I kind of drop below 3K, it's going to have to kind of get a little bit gambly. That's right, Sam. I do have it in me to gamble.
That's also like every fish that you've ever played in cash games where they buy for $100, they go down to $20, and that $20 gets done. Like no one ever leaves. If you buy for $100, you never leave with $30, right? Like
No,
that never
goodness,
happens in
no.
Vegas. You do the money or you try and get up again. Like that's the way it works. That's the mentality.
This is an investment, except for the last $30. That's gone. That's confirmed gone.
That's gone. Reasonable.
No one has ever walked out of a casino a $20 winner.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I know what everyone's forfeit is, bar me, and that's why I'm slightly nervous to risk it and go broke, because I don't know what I have to do to earn my 10k rebuy.
I have a feeling I know what my forfeit is based on the gift that I received, and I really don't think I like it.
I know what
And,
James's
like,
is, but I don't think I know what anyone else's is.
I honestly think I physically won't be able to do it. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we won't get to that point.
Come on, Maria. What?
Joe, you're very sticky.
What?
Today. I don't know what's going on. Why
You
in
three
so
bet
many
me in
post-flop
check?
hands?
I think it's because
Joe.
you know I'm gonna bet at this most of the time. I don't trust it. I don't trust it for a second.
I'm just waiting for Joe to do the equivalent of me pressing that sevens graphic and go Jack, Queen, King, Ace.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
is this,
that's
Joe?
a min raise on the
Hey,
river.
you're the cow. I'm trying to milk you.
Outrageous,
Ah,
outrageous behavior.
Seriously. You know I'm
I've got
playing
the
for
direction.
equality now, right?
Oh.
There will be
Outrageous,
no
outrageous
table talk
behavior.
of this.
Is it equality for animals?
No.
I think James is newly vegan, aren't you?
I've been vegan for a better part of a year now.
Well, it takes 3 years till you're not new anymore.
Yeah, okay.
Well, the pandemic kicked you off. You were like, I know how
No, it's
to
a cheek.
I know how to
Do you know what? I'm
fake this
like,
lockdown.
I'm not strict. I'm not 98% vegan. I occasionally will like stray, but generally speaking,
Occasionally, I'll
yeah,
just bite into a live chicken.
Oh, what do you got?
Actually, it's been nearly a year and a half now. Jesus, that's actually
Yosef?
longer than I thought.
We're gonna find out at a free showdown.
You win, pal.
Oh.
I told you I'm gonna be unbeatable today, since none of this money is going to me. I do not play any pots against me.
You ain't wrong so far.
I'm like one of those people that has superpowers as long as it's not for personal gain.
Wow, I'm
Like a
missing
psychic.
I'm missing my auto bets.
Yes.
I'm missing my buttons.
I had wanted to play F, Marry, Kill during this game with you guys, but PokerStars said I couldn't, so we had to change it to who would you play spin and goes with, who would you play MTTs with, and who would you play slots with using casino sign-up code Commentator home game. You guys want to play? I'll take that as a
This
no.
is this round 2, by the way?
I mean,
yeah,
listen,
but he's got
I mean-
you have a bunch of material that you haven't been able to use between Sam's beard and whatnot. So go ahead. Let's play this game.
Sam's beard smells like granola and unicycle grease.
What?
Sam's beard smells like Drakkar Noir and old books.
I like that one. I signed off on that one earlier.
Sam's beard smells like a rainy day in a comfy sweater.
Oh, that's a nice way to finish it.
Sam's beard smells like a college professor's classroom and a college professor's beard.
Oh my days.
What's going on, Nicholas Walsh?
Just roping you in, buddy. Oh my, just
Okay.
the insta turn bet here. James Hardigan with the half pots.
You're doing the pose, Hagen.
Yeah, what is
Knock it off
that?
and
What is that
tell.
supposed to mean, by the way? What does that tell?
Wow.
I
He's
forgot.
doing-
It's like you're in professional mode there, Hagen.
Oh my
What is-
god,
what
he
is
is.
this
my
mean
pose
again?
at the table, actually. Let's see.
Everyone was doing this for like 18 months. What is
Yeah.
it supposed to mean again?
I think it's just somewhere to put your hand. Like
Exactly. It's just
Yeah,
like a
you keep-
comfortable
you keep yourself-
position.
You can check. You can, yeah.
So it's not
Yeah,
it's
you-
not
when you
meant
check,
to be
you wanna go
strength
like
or
that.
weakness or anything.
You just want to
Wow.
return to the same pose, right?
When you
know,
get 3-bet, you just go like this. Yeah. There's a bunch of different things you can do with that.
Wow. Joe Stapleton whipping out the cold call.
I mean, when you're running hot, you got to play the
Wow,
rush.
what did Maria have that found its way into the muck there?
Gotta
Didn't
play
feel
the
like it was
rush.
Good enough.
I love the fact I saw that come up on Twitter earlier on, Joe. The sage advice that some old timer once gave you, kid. Always see a flop.
Always see a flop. One of the first piece of advice I ever got playing in a casino.
I remember the bartender at the snooker hall, Ken. He told me that he really liked playing King 2 because if it comes low, you've got something to work with, and if it comes high, you've got something to work with. And that was, and even like 2 weeks into my poker career, I was like, that can't be right. Like, and then I was like, it can do
Doesn't sound right.
There were also all
Favorite
these
hand.
rules where I learned to play because there was a bad beat jackpot. So there was all this etiquette like that you couldn't bet like a weak ace on the flop, even if you
Right.
hit an ace, because if you forced out someone who eventually would have hit the jackpot, like everyone would hate you.
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like one of those stupid rules that people come up with. I actually was in a situation where somebody ended the hand and then showed what would have been the payout for the bad beat jackpot because he didn't understand how it worked in the end as well. So somebody was like, "Oh yeah, look how unlucky this was," and he just shut tables it, and everyone's like,
Rip that guy.
"What did you do?"
Now, I was looking forward to calling this raise from Nicholas Walsh and getting revenge by flopping big, and then along comes Marc-Andre
still call.
Ladouceur and ruins it. I can't call 1,000 with this hand.
Oh, did you have 10-9, Joe? 10-9 suited, is that what you called? I would have forgotten that. I probably would have
no,
forgotten that if someone had gone raise 3-bet. I might have like rolled it.
I had 10-7 suited.
That's fair.
Oh, well then, of course, yes.
Standard.
Standard, yeah.
So we're just relying on chat to keep us honest of playing our 10-9 suiteds or what?
I mean, I'm playing
Okay.
every. I'm
Finish
playing
him!
every 10-9
Finish
now.
him! Thumbs
Let's
down!
go.
It's over!
Rebuy number one, James Hardigan.
Oh.
This
Here
is going
comes
to be
the
it. This
Stone
is going
Cold
to be the
Stunner.
rebuy because this is not a hand I should be going all in with, but it's do or die time.
I got the Joe and James.
All right.
For charity.
Oh,
Oh,
the
boy.
desk.
Always an
James.
ace. Always an ace. There goes my
Wow.
chip lead. God damn, I hate getting it in good. It's the absolute worst.
always an ace
Well, that
on
was
the
fun.
disc.
I always said I just wanted 15 minutes to run like everybody else did, and I had it. I had 15 minutes of like making a normal amount of hands. That was really fun, guys. I'm just gonna lock it up from here on out. I'm gonna write some more jokes.
Oh,
Big
the
bait.
moment where I triggered
Yeah.
the sevens has just gone on the internet. You see, in an ideal world, Joe, I would have preferred it to come on the river because then we could have had the flaming Barry.
Now we just have a flaming Stapes, white hot with rage.
I feel against Hartigan, it's got
Okay.
it's got
Can
to
I
burn
point-
a little bit, Joe.
So-
He's held over you all these
Hang on
years.
a second. Hang on a second.
In terms of his
win.
career.
You think I don't know that?
He's just,
We can't win. If you run well, it's like, oh, I would run well in a game where it's for charity and I don't make any money. And if you run badly, it's like, oh, this is what happens to me all the time.
No.
What's the ideal scenario for you?
All that matters is that I make the correct decisions, I'm told.
The stream that broke the PokerStars commentating team.
Right,
Here.
that's
right
it.
here.
We're
It's
done.
happening.
Splintered them all.
You know what, Sam? You're right. I've had enough of this. I'm out of here.
Me and Lon McCarron, we're going elsewhere.
Lon, start the car.
Lon, can you pick me up? It's just a very difficult game to win when you lose with the worst hand and with the best hand. It's like virtually impossible.
I can't believe the famous person you named earlier lets you in the home game. Is this your chat? How do you get in LA home games? Are you supposed to be? They bring along this comedian. Having seen your show, they think, yeah, he's funny, witty, and you're just there going, oh, of course I lose. You know.
Okay, so two things to say. First of all, Maria's face says it all because she hears this endlessly. So we are all Maria right now with our reactions to that. Very short break, guys. So an opportunity to big up Mr. Walsh because, Nick, I understand it's a very special day today.
Thank you,
Happy
guys.
birthday, Nick Walsh.
Cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Happy
Weird he made a
birthday,
joke out of
buddy.
his own cake. Or was that Sam?
Yeah,
Surprising
today's supposed to be about
himself.
charity, not you jumping out of cakes. But happy birthday.
Thanks, guys.
And what a way to celebrate. Friends, good time, and not quite... Oh, no, you do have the chip lead right now. Ahead of Mr. Grafton and Mr. Stapleton. You're in third position, Joe. 3rd out of 6 ain't bad.
Well, it was first until, you know, I got Hardiganed.
It's still
Nick,
top
I got you.
50%.
Nick, I got you a birthday present. This is from my new line of clothing. These are available on my website, tapes.com.com. You can find these.
That's great.
Oh my God, yes. I would wear that with pride, Joe. Thank you
Thank
so
you for your
much.
comment.
I'm gonna do that thing I do sometimes in live cash games. Oh, whose big blind is it? Raise.
By the way, I absolutely fully endorse all of the old school lingo.
Yeah.
All of the understanding that's about playing the guy, not the cards.
It's all about deception.
It's all about deception.
Nick, since it's your birthday, can we get to know you a little bit? Can I understand why you were a British person with an American accent?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I moved to the United Kingdom when I was super young. I'm actually originally from the United States, but I moved when I was 8 years old because my mom got remarried to an English dude, moved over with him, and then remained ever since.
You consider yourself to be a British person, though, right?
I do, yeah. I've been here
That's
for
so
20,
weird.
23 years now.
Why?
No, it's been a fair old time now, but keep the accent, you know, keeps it interesting.
And because you are a British person with an American accent, do you feel that you understand what it's like when people are racist? Do you feel as if you've been subjected to racism when people find out that you're English, but you don't sound like them?
For the most part, people are pretty kind, but sometimes, you know, and I don't really blame them some of the times as well. They're like, oh God, this obnoxious American coming in here, you know, causing trouble. I get it.
It's
I totally
good
get
for
it.
you though, because people think you're going to be rude and obnoxious, and then you turn out to be polite and you know,
Turns out you've read a
self-deprecating.
book.
Did it seem cool to the kids when you arrived at 8 and you were in the playground with an American
Yeah.
accent?
Good question.
Is that why you kept it? Because people were like,
No,
I feel like it was kind of glamorous. When you're 8, you think America is... I remember there used to be a kid at my school who used to go on holiday to America, and he came back with starter jackets and and it was like, whoa.
this guy's out of sight.
It was off suit, Griff.
Buzz full on the turn.
Oh, this is full. Griff getting wrecked.
Ah.
I gave you so much more credit. I was like, oh man, I just turned a boat on him when he has kings here.
No, for most of my young life, I actually went to international school, so we all had sort of a mix of accents. That's why I didn't lose it. But by the time I made it to university, yeah, it was a talking point. It was kind of a cool thing, I guess, that people responded to.
Third
but-
culture kids, they say, right? Do you
Yeah,
use
that's
that
right.
Yeah.
Can you do an English accent?
I can, and apparently I do a really convincing one. But if you ask me to do one and I try, it'll sound like the worst English accent ever. But if I'm just in the flow talking about it,
Oh my
Apparently I
God,
do
nothing
pretty
is
good.
going right.
Griffin, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I misclicked.
First of all, you're getting
Oh.
carried away with 10-9
Somebody
offsuit
call
for
an
reasons
ambulance, but
that
not
aren't
for me.
apparent.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
We're second all in.
Hearts.
give him the heart. Give him the heart. Come on.
Oh.
Underhand tactic, shady tactic.
That was such an angle, and I
Oh,
believed
mate,
him.
That was an unbelievable angle.
man.
I should have. You know what? I
Unbelievable
should have known
Wow.
too.
Wow.
Because Griffin was by far the best actor when we were doing the promo. Like his control was the best out of all of us. I should have known. I can't believe I fell for it.
Yeah, you're from the streets as well, Maria. You grew up at the Commerce Casino.
I
That was standard in LA Commerce. I can only imagine that in limit hold'em games in 2000 and whatever, it was just completely standard.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all, but I can't believe I fell for this. This is
there's no excuse given your background.
I know. I'm legitimately embarrassed.
Wow. We're out here trying
out leveled by flush entity. It's brutal.
Representing charities like that, unbelievable.
And then right after I clicked like call, he's like, "But not for me."
Call an ambulance.
It's the worst.
Not for me.
It's the worst. It's the worst, actually.
That's so funny.
Now, Joe, do you legitimately have a hand, or are you just going after Griffin because you didn't like the way he played in the last hand?
No, I'm not mad at anybody but you. I'm calling you with any 2 cards pre-flop to try to suck out on you. That's what they say to do, right?
Gotta get my money back.
You gotta.
Keep
You are
those chips
OTL.
warm.
You are on
Keep
the
those
list.
chips warm. They're coming back.
Those chips all, yeah.
They're just on loan. They're just on loan. Don't
I
worry.
dated a professional poker player for some time, and you know how people actually make genuine notes? The only note she would ever write on anyone was OTL. That means they're on the list.
There was also a guy at the gut shot. He used to have a
He's not in the
card
game
that
anymore.
he'd written out, and if you raised his big blind too often, he would fling it at you, and it said like, "Stop raising my blind, it will cost you," and all of that. And he used to like whip it out, and fling it at people's knuckles. It's
Great.
yeah.
That's a
Sorry.
great gag. I'm gonna do that.
I have to be serious against Fenmon Foul, don't I? I have to pay.
Have you guys ever heard that bad beat jackpot legend about this older woman and a guy? They get in a pot together, and then he berates her afterward, and he starts criticizing her play and just being really nasty. And then they get into like an aces versus kings, quads over quads situation, and she has the pocket kings, and she shows them and then mucks and says like, "I know this is going to be the bad beat jackpot, but you're such a jerk that I don't want you to win it," and then just mucks the quad kings and they miss out like on $100,000 bad
Come
beat
on, that
jackpot.
can't be a real story.
No
That's amazing.
way.
I mean, there's spiteful and then there's spiteful.
I read that it happened at Casino Arizona. I read it in like Bluff magazine like a decade ago. Who knows if it's true
You
or
should have
not?
kept
but-
that article.
Well-known source of journalism, Bluff magazine.
Bluff
it must
magazine.
be true.
I mean, I wrote the back page of Bluff for like 6 years, so obviously their standards aren't super high.
That's like something like Granddad will tell you in years. There was a magazine. It was like the internet, but on paper, and I wrote a column in it, and it was about poker. Like a poker magazine in 30 years, people are going to be like, I also had a column.
Relics. Like,
So
But
it's like an NFT. Well, sort of.
Yeah.
it's actually outrageous how cheap like magazine subscriptions are. I have a subscription to like Game Informer or something, and I haven't read it in like a year, but I will not cancel it. It's just like it's so
Griffin.
cheap.
Griffin, with all your grandstanding and your angle shooting, I think you've knocked your microphone, and we can barely hear you now.
Oh, there you go. I'm back.
Thank you.
He's a professional poker player right now. He was a broadcaster
Yeah.
earlier. Can't wait to see one of these forfeitures.
Oh, guess what hand has just gone out on stream?
Ace Jack versus Jacks.
Yeah. Hartigan, master of the all-in play.
Okay, time to get you back here, Joe.
All right. All right.
We already got the chat pros out.
Oh.
Tense.
I'm a little nervous.
Are you a little rumbly in the tumbly?
Yeah, I got poker stomach right now.
If you can beat Jack 9, you're okay.
I cannot
No,
beat Jack
he's
9.
definitely bluffing.
Oh.
I wasn't prepared to go the distance there.
I thought that we were getting our first rebuy there. I thought you had it staked.
I'm just so angry that I fell for what Griffin did, and now he's like back in the game with 50 bigs. So annoying.
You did take advantage of it, Maria. There was no element where you were like, "Oh, it's a misclick, it's a home game, no
Don't worry.
worries. I'll just call the 100." You were
Okay.
like, "Great, 4-bet." Like, You've made a
Okay.
mistake. Let me punish you for it. So
It was
I feel,
it was a one-hand thing. I'm gonna go easy on her.
Listen,
Oh.
it's charity. I
That could be
will
decisive.
my
cut
word.
for charity.
Every time Maria plays with me, it's for charity.
If you fold here, you know I'll have you for the rest of the game. You have to defend here, Maria. I know it's not on the chart. Oh.
I just
Not on the
want
chart.
to do. I just don't want you to have all the control over what I do. Okay, Griffin.
Okay, it's fair. I wanted you to fold, so you did what I wanted. I had
it!
ace-6.
I'm on the
Wow,
wrong
Griffin-
level every time.
Griffin, the puppet master.
Seriously.
Griffin doing wonders to repair his reputation with all the Wilker Sue fans who've been wanting to kill him for the last 5 years.
all of them. I've got to say though, Maria is chip leader, even though it does seem like she's getting bashed up.
True.
She's just like, it seems like Griffin's holding over her, but actually she's
If
got
you-
2.5 in stack.
If you count the lead by who has the most chips, it's Maria, but I don't usually like to do it that way.
It's just so offensive how Griffin thinks that he could play me like a fiddle. It's very.
Thank you, chat, for all the happy birthdays. Very kind.
Got one of those too, by the way. Quick shout out to Kim Caramelli, who plays in our home game, who sent me this because of all my whining. And when it arrived at my house, I was terrified because it looked like a little coffin, and I thought someone was sending me another death threat. And I was like, oh, who has my new address that's already I'm getting death threats? And luckily it turned out just to be a violin because of how much I whine when I play poker. And then I sent her an actual death
Time
threat.
bank from Flush Entity. This is a little bit of dinner theatre here from Griff. I don't know what. This is a little bit of time bank acting. Maria's not going to fall for this, Griff. Like, oh, such a tough decision. Oh,
I think we made a
Fool me
mistake.
once, shame on me. Fool me twice, basically you can't fool me twice.
It could also be shame on you.
that's good for Maria. That's the value there from Griff. That's the value. That's the pure value bet on the river.
No.
The value sizing, the value bet. I'm confident there. I'm confident that was a good fold.
Griff is going to make full use of that 165-second time bank. Don't worry about it. This is for the. He's going to come right down to it. He's going to be leading ships. 165 seconds comes out last minute. Stalling tactics.
I got a terrible feeling about this.
Well, that doesn't stop you from
No,
insta
I
betting,
can't.
though.
I can't. No, I have to insta bet. I can't even think for a second.
Well, now that everyone's had the chance to see more than half an hour of action, near enough an hour of action from this, I kind of feel that they should be informed enough to make a prediction on who they think is going to win. I mean, the stacks aren't that far apart at the moment. There's no clear front runner at this stage. No one's taken a rebuy yet. So, bold predictions. Who do you think is actually going to come out on top? Who's going to have the biggest stack? Who's going to have the biggest win ratio at the end of this game and take the top prize?
Josh Stapleton.
I'm kind of sad that we're all. I understand now that it makes sense that we're time to. I thought it was a proper sit and go. I thought when Hartigan just got eliminated, it was just like we closed down your box, you were gone, and then like it would eventually be me and Maria just playing heads up, chatting away with you punters, long gone.
For some reason, we wanted you to be on the entire broadcast, and I'm beginning to regret that now.
I thought it was going to be whoever got eliminated first would have to commentate, and the next person would have to join for color. And keep on.
That would have been good.
They don't trust anyone but Hartigan to do that. Oh, Nicholas.
Ooh, this is.
Oh,
significant
Nicholas.
Pot.
Oh, Nicholas.
Strawberries, strawberries, strawberries.
I have the what's that hand from? I'll wait till the hand's over before I tell her what I have.
Oh dear, Nicholas.
All right. Good luck, man.
Good luck.
Oh, wow.
Joseph Stapleton.
Oh, what a dream! What a dream!
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just like that, the action is there for you guys.
We've suddenly got a chip leader, so anyone who's bold prediction, I mean, it was bold, by the way. If you made that prediction, it was indeed bold.
It was the boldest choice you could have made.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
So far, Joe's story checks out of
What were you going to
running
say?
well when it doesn't
What were you going to say,
benefit him.
Stapleton, as your hand?
Oh, from Ocean's 11 when he's like all red, but then I realized that might have been a bit of a tell.
What's this about, Grafton?
Wow.
Harkin, you don't have ace queen, you don't have a 4.
Oh,
Oh.
read of the century here
Yeah.
from Shakespeare
No,
himself.
it's because Sam puts him on pocket 8s is the problem.
I think he's got 7s.
I don't
He
know,
didn't
so-
press the snowman's button, so he doesn't have eights.
Wow.
Oh, we're not going to see it, huh? We're going to wait
I
for
will
the
tell you because you're going to know anyway. I had a queen and a
Queen
10 suited in
yeah,
spades.
He had the bay.
What is Bay?
We would call Queen 10 Quantum, and it became the bay.
Okay.
3 bay.
Who's we in this?
Yeah.
was
like
gonna
there's,
It's like
there's
Me,
that
me
is
and
like,
my imaginary friend.
Guantanamo Bay. It just became that thing. I don't know.
there
it's
we
just the
go.
bay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and moving swiftly on. Oh, it's Griff Graph round 3.
Does that mean can I make a joke about Guantanamo Bay?
I was worried about even saying it for some reason. So. I will.
Joe, if you have to ask that question, I would say just move on.
Entity.
Is it because Queen 10 often has you in jail for no good reason?
Jesus Christ. You made it better.
The person.
Wow.
Here we go.
Joe Stapes is
Here
just
he
an
is.
animal.
Seriously, no, he's been so out of line. I'm watching this
He's
game.
in the zone.
He
Like he is
so
in the zone.
out of line with the hands he's
You
playing.
people have no idea how well I play because I always lose.
I'm actually
Oh, we're
dreading
back-
this so
so
much.
just to be clear,
I don't
we're
think I
back
want
to-
the penalty.
So now we're back to, oh, I'm winning, and therefore...
Oh my God.
20 big
Snowman.
blinds,
Nick, you put it
Nine.
into that? Oh!
Oh,
Back to the way things should be, Joe.
Back. This
Back
is my
in
home.
your
This is where
hole.
I'm most comfortable,
take him
honestly.
down a notch.
Wow.
That's your pocket right there.
Oh, the run good.
Stapes has had people on the ropes ready to execute Hartigan. Take out Nick.
I mean, think about how many chips Joe would have.
I'm just not used to that happening somewhere other than the bubble of a huge tournament. So I'm actually pretty happy with the way that worked out.
Joe like lording over everyone is almost as annoying as Joe complaining all the time. To
But
me.
I get the best of both worlds. I get to lord over everyone
close.
and get sucked out on in ridiculous
Close.
spots. Okay, Sonic Hustle says, I live in Arizona and I've been going to Casino Arizona for 15 years, and that story happened.
Damn. The story about the bad beat
You
getting.
could have got
getting
another
mucked.
bet, Joe.
Really? You would have called with ace deuce?
If I called it on the turn, I would certainly think about it on the river.
I mean,
Playing
that's,
AC
I think
Deucey,
that's
he's a bit
your only
loosey.
way of like getting the moral victory there is to tell me I missed a bet. I'm fine with it.
Like legitimately, what are these hands you're playing
Oh,
pre-flop? Like I can't
Sam.
believe this stream is just.
I know she's just
I
going
can't
after
call
the
my
fish's
four
big
suited on the
one.
button. On the button.
That's GTO, I think. He's fine. Wow. Hartigan's made some insanely big fold in the big blind.
Yeah,
that big a
well,
fold.
Like
It's a-
some
it's a-
insanely big, something you definitely shouldn't fold.
Stapes would call with my hand, but I'm gonna fold.
Sam, if I donate another $100 to your charity, will you go get one of your parents?
Yeah, sure. I mean, well, I could. Normally, I just holler from another room, "Mom!" Sorry, wow. I apologize.
This is too good. This is too good, guys.
I'm sure my mum would come up.
So if you're watching on Twitch right now, they've just started a poll. Who is going to win? But there is a problem with polls on Twitch, that they're limited to 5 entries. So your choices are James, Griffin, Nick, Maria, or Sam.
wonderful.
Oh.
Absolutely
Oh,
wonderful.
Oof.
Oh, are you doing it again?
Nah,
Are you,
I
Gro?
misclicked
Oh
again.
no, I didn't
Oh,
mean to
no.
do that.
Punished.
This is the flop that punishes me. Maybe.
Oh, you guys, there's going to be a riot in chat now that they're realizing I wasn't an option.
James.
There we
James.
go.
Oh,
8,
someone
9 of
started
diamonds.
Mojo no vote.
8, 9 of diamonds for Hartigan, punishing the entity. Oh dear, flush.
I've never used these before. Sorry, I want to try this. Uh-oh.
Oh wow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh.
Spicy
The thick
turn.
plottins.
The thick plottins, indeed.
Please,
Elvis Presley.
please keep your groans among. We are streaming to other people. You're not alone in your own room. That's a little bit of acting as well. Hartigan knows that anyway. Like no one goes and then bets 1400.
So was it the king of diamonds or the jack of diamonds?
Oh
Oh,
god.
so you have the 10 9 of diamonds, huh? And you're
I
folding
don't.
it
I
right
don't
here?
have a diamond. I flopped a
okay.
set, but I'm not going to
You
call.
don't have a set.
I do have a set. I have a set of threes.
You're a
Some
maniac.
James-
You can't fold a
James,
set.
call and oh my
Oh,
days,
James.
You've got like 27 outs to boat up.
James. There is such a thing as pot odds.
Yeah,
I mean,
pot odds, mate.
oh dear.
He's gonna say I would have called, but I had to be the commentator.
No.
Wow.
The best part is that I did that goofy fake misclick and I flopped the absolute nuts.
Oh, did you? What was the nuts on?
King high of diamonds.
King Jack of diamonds, King 9.
Don't worry about it, man. I'm not going to tell you my.
He bet the
That
turn to get
hard.
value from a set, and James just owned him by.
Yeah, I bet a third pot. I'm like, come on, let's.
Do you guys remember
Playing.
on the big game, this guy named Troy was like getting completely worked by every single pro, just like and he was super cocky and he was just getting completely beaten up. And then on one hand, Ike hacks and flops a set against him, and he looks Ike and he goes, "You blinked your eyes, you have a set," and like open mugged. And he looked like a genius for one hand.
I'd pay to see that YouTube clip. How's that come up on my feed? I'd take a minute out of my day to watch a rerun of that. Get the social media team
I
on
don't know
it.
if anybody's ever made that one hand into a clip or not, but it's
Definitely should be.
definitely hilarious.
I can't believe we've been playing for nearly an hour and no one's had to rebuy yet.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
You tried pretty hard to have to rebuy.
That's true. And Nick did as well. I ran ace jack into jacks. Nick ran eights into kings, but
And Joe's just got everyone covered. He's got me. Nick.
Oh, the hero call.
Wow!
about hero calls.
Snap! Walsh,
Wow,
get
ladies
out
and
of here!
gentlemen, means it's time for a rebuy.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I was the person.
So-
I was definitely dreading this the most, by the way.
Okay, so
Here
you've
we
got a
go.
fresh stack. That's the good news, Nick. The bad news is that for one orbit, and bear in mind it's when the button comes back around to you, we need you to wear the Cyberpunk goggles that you were sent in the mail, which I fear may actually affect your ability to read colors.
Okay,
so it'd improve his game.
So the problem with this is I did actually try these on when I received them. Not only can you literally not see out of them, like as in your actual depth perception and spatial awareness completely out the window, but it also made me feel like quite violently sick. Like it, really,
Oh god.
it is that level of distortion.
Happy
that-
birthday.
Should have thought about that before you busted, pal.
Okay,
Throw
we're-
'em on.
Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it, right? We're
Okay.
trying these goggles, yeah?
Okay, if you do feel you're going to be physically sick, please don't persist.
Okay.
I don't mind you playing like a fool for an orbit, but I don't actually want to make you ill,
All right,
especially
all
on your
right.
birthday.
All right, Chad, here you go. I'm gonna give it a shot. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
His penalty is that he has to play the game
I
Cyberpunk
deeply
2099.
regret this.
Hold on. Was I supposed to receive something in the mail? Because I
No.
didn't. Okay.
Don't worry, Maria. We've got something planned for you.
I'm not exaggerating. I had to struggling to find the headphones off of the desk in front of me.
This poor guy.
Okay.
He looks like somebody that wants to steal your gas in Mad Max.
Okay, I'm not joking. I can barely
Give
see
me
the-
your,
I
give me
can
your
barely
petrol.
see the thing in front of me. So when I receive these, they are
Gasoline.
They're gasoline.
Gasoline.
They're actually listed as Cyberpunk kaleidoscope goggles, and kaleidoscope, like the effect is, yeah, definitely.
It's because if you try to walk with them, you collide into everything.
Well, I can tell you,
I was thinking
I can
about
tell you-
shoving Sam.
Nick, that the immediate reaction to this from the production team is, oh my God, where did Nick Walsh go? Elton John's now playing on the stream.
Oh God, I don't even know if I can find the.
Oh my God.
I'm not joking. It's that bad. It's really.
You're figuring it out.
Do you know what you're raising with?
He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's gonna get used to it.
Just the effect is I can see the hand that I have, but it looks like the player next to me has the exact same hand face up. And also the player next to him as well.
I'm pretty sure my grandma had those exact glasses. They were just prescription.
Oh man. Heads up against Sam Squid, and I have to wear kaleidoscope glasses. This is not how I saw that going down.
He has the exact same hand as me.
And
We'll
now
get
they're-
the Chop Pot song ready.
And now they're fogged up. Did he raise?
Oh,
Great,
this is the
mate.
thing. So
Taking advantage of your
Hardigan, do your job and announce the action for Nick at least.
I can't
So
actually
basically,
see.
you've been rated. Sam's made it 1,100, Nick. The board is 10 of diamonds, 8 of clubs, 3 of clubs. Sam claims he's taking advantage. That's the ace of
Turn
diamonds.
is the
by
deuce
way.
of diamonds.
How many big blinds? Okay, now they're fogging up. Now I literally can't see out of them.
Okay, you can.
How
You
many
can
bi- how
remove
many-
them.
Shouldn't be so nervous. Relax. It's your birthday. We're all friends.
How many big blinds does Sam have?
Sam has 39 and a half big blinds.
Yeah.
Wow, you right off the
Okay.
top of your head, huh? Who's the
Okay.
human
Yeah,
calculator
yeah,
now?
human calculator. I don't need you anymore. That's the 4 of clubs. That does put a potential straight and a potential flush out there, Nick.
Thanks, guys.
The deuce 5 straight, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
it's
The common
like
the
one
common straight that I may
yeah, the
have.
one that he has. The check raising the flop. Deuce 5 of
Sam
diamonds.
has moved all in for 3,955
Oh.
chips. It is an overbet because there was only 2,850 in the pot.
So what's he repping, James?
Deuce 5.
Ranges. He has Jack 9 with a club, Queen Jack with a club, or a flush.
Wow, that's actually narrows it down pretty well.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Poor Nick.
I literally
coulda
can't
just-
see out at all.
You could have just folded for an orbit.
We're on the river.
Yeah, you could have adjusted. Got used to it.
Oh jeez. All right, let's go.
You should have.
Wow!
Wow, Queen 9 with a club.
That's brutal.
He told
wow.
you.
Let's
He
go.
Wow.
cleverly hid his real hand amongst
Yeah.
the
Okay.
two hands
I'm
he
not-
The other
recited.
two.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we get our second rebuy.
Yes.
All right, I'm not taking him off. I'm gonna go with it. I need to default.
Wow, you're 1 from 1 with the
I think
goggles on.
I think you get to take him off now that the next forfeit is up anyway.
No, we've got 2 players on forfeit now.
All right,
Sam,
1 second.
and we will time this, by the way. You are not allowed to say anything for 3 minutes. The clock
Man,
has just started.
have you guys checked out the latest Guardian piece? Some really good stuff about whatever the Guardian writes about.
Yeah.
Take away Nick's eyes, take away Sam's mouth. If you guys take away my most precious organ, you'll be hearing from my lawyers.
All right. The trick is to make him fit really tight. All right, cool. We can do this.
Okay, so Griffin's decided to be a spoil
No,
sport and has decided to.
I think I'm getting used to him. You know, like that experiment where they wear like the upside down goggles for long enough until they just see right way up. I think that's where I'm at right now.
Why don't you go take one of your ice cold baths with those on and see how it affects things?
Okay, let's do this.
I don't know. Maybe this will become my look.
Sam, you've got 1 minute down. I know it's felt like an eternity. It's been 1 minute. Trust me, I would struggle with this also.
His parents are
Do you
gonna
know
come
what?
running out. Like, what's happened? Why?
I
why are you
nearly,
so quiet?
very, very nearly pressed it
Are you choking?
pre-flop.
You had
Oh.
it again.
I had it again. I nearly made the same mistake.
Well, no, the mistake was folding on the flop when you had the best hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
boo.
Sam, would you have folded with sevens on that flop to a single bet?
Not to Griffin.
No.
Not to Griffin. Misclick Benger. All in, he says. I think. I don't. My ASL's a little rusty. Is this the official all-in symbol? Oh, he's doing well.
So, just a challenge for you, Sam. You were saying earlier on that Flush Entity used to own you at the online tables. Do you think that Griffin is now or still a better poker player than you? Say nothing if you agree with that sentiment.
I mean, listen, I can't speak for Sam. I mean, no one can speak for Sam, even himself. But I will say that last time I checked on Hendon Mob or whatever it is, he's still a few $100,000 short of me. Okay, and he's average buy in the last 3 years. It's been 50,000.
How much of that is Shark Cage, Griffin?
Don't worry about Shark Cage. About 23%.
You had to beat about 8 people to win that $1 million.
That was a sick prize pool and a sick show. Let's bring that back, guys.
Yeah.
I would. Sam, you're counting down in 3, 2, 1, and you're released.
Wow.
3 whole
James,
minutes.
I felt like James was deliberately playing badly there to goad me into speaking. Hartigan was deliberately playing awfully in order to goad me into come back. Yeah.
Oh,
I bet 500, Nick, if you can't see it.
I can see. Thanks. I'm acclimatizing. It's the fog that's ruining the
Nick,
day.
this is the last hand, buddy. This is after. As soon as the button comes back to you, you are released from your cyberpunk hell.
Okay.
But if he wins this pot, he might just feel like it's a run good thing now.
Yeah, you might want to keep him on.
Well, no.
It looks like you're in one of those Hype Williams videos from the mid '90s, like those like a hip hop video for like Mace or
Gorillas.
yeah, something like that.
The gorillas were all animated, weren't they?
Yes.
I mean, it's been a while since somebody in the poker scene has a thing, right? Like, what if I was just the guy that always wears this to every poker tournament?
Man, people would hate you.
Yeah, basically Greg Raymer 2.0.
Nobody respects a thing anymore.
James, can you
It's
hit
been
the
all
button for me?
downhill since Umberto Brenes.
What did you have there?
I had sevens. Can you hit
Really?
the button? Yeah, thank you.
I had sixes, so I actually made a good fold that time.
Get fold.
Wait, so when was that released, by the way? Was that the hand that just went by?
Yeah, you've
Oh,
still got these goggles on, but you are allowed to
You're
take
good.
them off.
You're good.
All right. No.
Now
we're
it's going to be
playing
harder
with
for him to
goggles.
see with his real eyes.
He is one with the goggles now. You can take them off.
I'm
and
just
the goggles.
concerned because you said earlier on that they made you want to throw up. I don't want you actually vomiting on the stream.
I'm committed to this stream, James.
I mean, think of the viral potential, James.
A vomit, yes, there is a lot of viral potential in vomit.
Yes.
I did at one point wonder whether or not there was DNA in vomit because I was like, God, I hope this can't be traced back to me.
Wish I knew how many big blinds Maria had. Ah, she folded. All right.
Okay. You don't want to have to rebuy again.
What's that?
I see the problem is what is going to end up happening is you end up rebuying again because you end up misplaying a hand due to the nature of this kaleidoscope.
But I'm
Barely.
sure he's learned his lesson not to overplay kings against Joe Stapleton.
Never bluff Joe Stapleton, never overplay kings. Got it.
There you go.
Oh, wow. It's taken, I got to like re-acclimatize now.
Speaking of your eyes, Nick, what is the wackest thing you've ever seen on the Brighton Pier? Like, I spent a weekend there one time, and it was a complete circus. What is, like, the strangest thing?
I mean, there's literally a Facebook group called Keeping Brighton Weird where people just take pictures of things that happen in Brighton that are just standard like that. I don't know. What's the weirdest thing I've ever seen? I don't know. It's not very PG. Probably shouldn't say it. Yeah, no, I'll leave that
Fair
one
enough.
out then. But yeah, it's pretty wild here. Like a lot of people come down here to party, and obviously, during certain times of the year, there's festivals and all kinds of stuff like that. It gets pretty crazy.
The wackest thing I saw was someone literally going door to door asking for drugs. I was like, boy, they're pretty chill here.
They are pretty chill here.
I have to say, by my calculations, there's less than an hour left on this game, and I think it's going to be hard to catch up with Joe Stapleton right now, who's up over 15K.
You guys have no ida the hands I've been
Absolutely
folding.
killing
Kings, aces, ace king suited. I'm locking it up.
Are you doing a Phil Hellmuth impression? Pretty good one.
I do a
Griffin,
Phil
you're in
Hellmuth impression
second.
pretty regularly.
Griffin, you're in second place right now. You're the only other player showing a profit at the moment.
Somebody in the chat said, Nick, can you please just shout, "Witness me"? That would have been a pretty good. That's actually a really solid meme. If I'd read that, buddy, I'm sorry.
It's actually pretty funny you brought that up, Griffin, because I did prepare a game for today called Joe Stapleton, Phil Hellmuth, or both. And I was going to read out a series of facts for people to guess whether it's true about me, Phil Hellmuth, or the both of us.
Have you played with Helmuth much, Joe?
Just a couple times on TV. Nothing, not like any real situation.
I'm using my hand to block the board.
He did
Sweat.
berate me for playing a hand badly against him and beating him, which I feel like is an achievement unlocked.
Maria is
A tight laydown for a tight 3-better. I hope I'm not wrong.
Hard again.
James. Am I going to finish you off here finally?
Coming out swinging.
Potentially, Griffin.
How do you feel about slow rolls? Well, you got to shove for me to slow roll you.
You requested.
You're not going to fold on the turn again, are you?
James fold again.
How
What-
do you
this
feel
time I'm
about slow rolls?
so certain that you have it. I'm so
How
certain
do
that you have it.
How do you feel about slow rolls?
Is this licensed music?
I think it was, yeah.
Oh god, I'm playing this so badly.
James,
like,
if you've
you
learned
say
nothing from
that,
me, don't blame on
feel
yourself what
like-
you can blame on the run out, okay?
When you say
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I feel like I have to value shove this, but like, I think you're just gonna fold.
There it
I'm
is.
going to call you, Griffin, and if you have a heart bigger than the 10 of hearts, you win.
He does not.
That myself. Oh my god.
Hardigan will not say die.
Oh my god! I thought for
Wow.
sure you just had a king there.
Rigged.
I folded ace king and I did have the ace of hearts.
Oh,
I was
no.
like, there's just no
you
way.
did not fold
Absolute
ace king
no-
pre-flop there.
I
That's
100% did.
outrageous.
Sam
doing
raised
here?
under the gun and James 3-bet.
Cares?
I
What
agree.
am I
This is-
supposed to do?
Snap 3
Ace
bet.
Yeah,
Well-
Maria's spent way too much time playing
Hi.
with me in these Hollywood home games where she can't afford to be a winner, so she makes folds like that.
I've seen you like 5th person in with pocket 10s pre-flop and then folded a set on the flop. You can call pre-flop if you want.
It's just a little opponent dependent. Damn
So
you.
I probably should have folded 9s in fairness, but I was.
So this isn't going to last for
going
long,
to.
so I have to draw attention to it while it's still a thing. But number 1 and number 2 on the leaderboard right now are the two non-poker players, Joe Stapleton and James Hartigan.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Wait,
so
what are
rigged.
you
One
talking
card
about? You're
away
number 3,
from-
Hardigan. I don't know where your commentating skills went, but
No, but
focusing
Nick
on-
Walsh is in for 2
Nick Walsh and
buy-ins.
Sam have both rebought.
So
That's true.
Hey, just reading the numbers on the screen.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm only in for the one buy-in.
Good job, Hardigan. I was testing you.
James. Or Joe, rather. Joe!
I love how Joe just acts in 1 second every hand as well.
I know.
Just crushing us, going, check.
I'm playing 7 tables. I have to move quickly.
Yes.
Ace King.
Can we talk about your value bet there, Griff? Just value betting the 9 of hearts on the, like, your hand went from, it's like you improved. You're like, oh, I had a set. Now I've got a flush. Even better. I'm all in. Trying to get called James Hargan. He doesn't have a card. He's 3-bet. Like Maria says, under the gun 1, he's 3-bet. You think he's got a 7 in his hand or
No,
6?
I thought he had Ace King. Honestly, I thought that's exactly what he had. No heart, and maybe he would just get weird.
James Hardigan getting weird.
I actually feel fine about my fold pre because I wouldn't have gotten to see the river anyways with you flopping a set multi-way, Griffin. So stop trying to make me feel bad.
What, you were going to fold ace? You were going to call
You're
the
gonna fold
3-bet
ace
call
and then fold on King 9-3 because I folded a set.
Well, no. I'm saying on the turn. I think you might have check raised. Like we were deep enough where you could check raise flop, and then I would peel.
Turn would have been tough.
Maria's played the whole hand out in her head.
She's already
she's
really
gone through it, and she makes a great turn fold. She says he's got 9s, knocks
She's just
it.
like
Everyone's
Doctor
like,
Stranging
wow.
the situation.
I'm like-
It's played out all million different
the
ways
flush
it could have
gets
run
there,
out.
the straight gets there. He has all the sets. Okay, I'm good.
No, I
Done
don't.
with the hand.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but actually, in between hands, she was just looking up like in the Queen's Gambit and just watching the board, like over all the different things. Since we were talking about it,
We got Maria breaking down the hand, and we got Griff over here value betting a 9 of hearts on that river. Like,
Yes. Maria's folding the ace of hearts on the turn. And Griff's all in with the 9 of hearts for value against James folding.
2 different approaches.
I didn't notice,
one
by the way,
angle
when
shooter, one not.
When James called out that we're number 1 and 2, we're the only 2 who are profitable at all. Everyone else is down. Which shows to go you, it is whoever is the luckiest wins. That's it.
Oh, God.
That's poker. And all you people try to act otherwise are full of it.
it's 50-50. You either win or you lose.
Yeah, exactly. When you play the game, kid, you either win or you lose.
what a spokesperson for a poker company. It's just being like, it's all luck. I'm the unluckiest ever. So you got to be luckier than me. Come play on PokerStars.
It's not difficult to do.
Just careful, Joe. Don't get cocky because you
Yeah.
don't count your money while it's at the table.
Exactly.
That line from Rounders where he's like, do you think Johnny Moss and Johnny Chan are the luckiest 6 guys in the world? Yes, I do. Yes. they're- Absolutely.
Fine, just staying in the hunt,
Ooh.
lurking in the weeds, and then
Ooh.
coming out on top when the
Be a
hour's
good,
over.
it'd be a
That's
pretty
it.
good Friday though. Joe.
How much time is left?
I think it's about 45 minutes.
Oh,
So-
plenty
so
of time for me to blow this.
So I've got to win 23,000 chips to win this, right? More.
Well, Sam, you're down 8,300 right now, and Joe's up more than 13K.
All right,
If
okay,
you
we'll
win them from me, you don't have to win that much.
see what's going on. I see what we're saying.
It's crazy how it
We
works.
have, how much time do we have left?
45 minutes, roughly.
44 minutes.
That's why he said roughly.
No, I'm just saying it's ticking down. It's not.
Well, I think I may have underestimated it, so I think it's...
still at 40. James is never.
Fairmont felt, let's
What am I
play
doing?
quick. We need
I'm
to.
sorry.
Neither of us is going to get out of the hole with this 200
Let's-
chip pot.
You're right. You're right.
Are you saying it takes Maria
Okay,
longer
here.
to
Both
get
of
ready,
us are.
Sam?
Both
There you
of,
go.
both of us are like
2021?
respecting each other's like capabilities and taking a long time over hand. We need to get Joe. We need to.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Whoa, is this
And
collusion?
we gotta
Saying, well, let's
just
just...
play.
Let's get through this hand because we're not, we don't want to play against each other. Let's
Yeah,
just wait until,
guys.
like, the table marks get involved in a pot.
Oh, how's it paired on the
boy.
river?
Oh,
How's it paired on the
jeez.
river?
Thank
Brutal.
the Lord for the board pairing.
Brutal.
My
Absolutely
goodness.
brutal.
Guys, this isn't between us anymore. We just need to save face for all of us at this point, right? We just need to sabotage changing. by all.
Exactly.
Everyone knows this sample size is definitive.
Absolutely. I played a sum total of 1 hand in a mediocre fashion. That means I'm satisfied.
There's a straight card. There's a straight card, Sam. Okay, I'll call for 200. Sure, you can have it.
That's it. Chipping away at him, guys.
I'm just surprised Joe hasn't been like, you know what, guys? I need to grab something to eat. I'll be right back.
No,
And
I have a
just
flight actually in a few minutes. I gotta go.
Oh, Joe.
Flight to
Yes,
your mom's
James.
house.
Tens
Attack.
plus heart again.
10s plus heart.
It's plus hard again. Sounds like a poker training website. Welcome to Tens Plus, the poker masterclass.
I
by
mean,
James
every
Hardigan.
other name has been taken at this point, unless you want to call it Run It Thrice.
I'll let you have this one, kid.
One of the funniest things I ever saw was Phil Locke saying, "Let's run it 3 times, but the second one doesn't count."
Folding the best
Interesting
hand.
proposition.
Ducks don't always fly together.
Quack quack.
Quack, quack. Are you just going to open every hand now,
I'm
Sam?
going
Is
for.
that- because I know your strategy is to get out of the hole, but
Here
Oh,
we go.
Here we
Oh,
go.
oh,
Here we
man.
go.
so that's what
Oh,
full
man.
power looks like.
Finally.
So
God,
that's
should I
what
make
the
Let's
worst
go
part
entity.
is.
How big is my lead? I can afford to make the worst pre-flop call ever here.
Let's go into
Let's
You're-
let's
you're up. You're up. Yeah,
Joe.
you've
Let's
got a
get him.
significant
Let's
lead
get
right
him
now.
together.
Oh,
Come
he
on, Joe.
flats it.
Oh,
What's
come
going on?
on,
The
boy.
worst pre-flop call ever.
Let's get them together.
Sam's like, I'm going to make it a size so you can never flat this. Oh, wait.
What do you do with ace queen here, Sam?
Look at the
What
board.
do you do with ace
Look
queen?
at the board.
Terrible board for ace
I
queen.
mean, look at that price.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Oh, he's got equity. He's
Oh boy.
Hold on.
How do I get that board?
Oh,
Just to be
no.
clear,
Happened.
just to be
Can I
clear,
click
Share
Leave 20 or not?
International, please. If
I'm-
you guys need a new
Can I
spokesperson,
say I
I'm
got the
available.
max value there?
Yeah, we all both flopped. Like, I'm gonna rebuy. all
So,
right.
so just to be clear, Sam Grafton, rebuy number 2, Griffin Benja, rebuy number 1, and Sam, you're on silence for 3 minutes. Griffin, we sent you a unicorn horn in the post
Oh.
because you are, of course,
Unihorn.
not just one mythological creature. You are Griffin, the unicorn Benja. So you now need to become a unicorn for 1 orbit.
and there he is.
Okay, now I'm just going to focus on getting second then.
I'm not a horse. I'm a hornless unicorn.
It's on your forehead, Griffin. You need to bring it forward so it's on your forehead.
That looks painful. There you go, Maria. There's
Thank
50,
you.
50 chips towards your cost.
Equality now, thanks you.
I feel like I have nothing left to prove in the poker
There
world.
we go. There we go. Now we have Griffin, the unicorn Benja, in the house.
That's cute. I like that.
He's there.
Good luck.
Yeah, I might try to keep busting so
We
I
could-
can keep it on.
We could. I know that Sam's penalty is not talking. We could make him play Stapes, Helmuth, or both to get back in the game.
Is that best?
If anyone's interested in that game. If not, that's fine. I'll save it for another occasion. Okay,
I'm not
that's
sure.
a.
Is Sam still on the call? He's kind of like, yeah. He wasn't
He's
moving.
he's
I was
not-
worried
Oh,
about
he's
it.
doing great.
What's the forfeit if he fails his forfeit?
He's got 2 more minutes.
Ooh.
I wasn't trying to trick him, by the way, like James was.
I can't believe that you flopped a set.
Yeah, I can hardly believe it either.
You got.
See, if I had won the pot, everyone would been talking about how great I played it.
Instead, we're talking about who's luckiest. Weird, huh?
Yeah. I mean, what's the point of this turn card here, James? You're just gonna fold a queen now, like. You know? Do you know what I mean? Like.
I wish I was as strong as a queen. I do not have a queen.
Can you play
Is
the
it
song
weird
for me?
that I'm somewhat aroused by Griffin with the unicorn horn on his head?
James, can you play the song for me, please? I literally had a set of 7s there.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Wait, that's the one.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
Griffin thinks 7 dings is a song.
He's a simple boy. Wow, Sam Grafton. 2 rebuys.
Oh, he's starting to scratch that chin.
You can't stop me from expressing myself with
See-
my hands.
This is the point, though, right?
30 seconds.
Sam, who is a very logical, intelligent guy, who obviously studies the game, completely factors in sims and game theory probability, is now thinking, was it a mistake to lose the beard? Was that actually my lucky beard? Because that's what poker players do.
See, Sam, the problem with you floating the flop there with King High is that when you start scratching your chin, it's obvious. But don't worry, it's not
Sam,
like I
you
had
are allowed to
5-9 of
speak
clubs
again.
or anything.
Welcome back, Sam.
Brutal. I just can't. How do I not turn a heart there in the fallback pot? Unreal. Brutal.
Yeah, that was the jugular hand.
The important thing is that you tried your best.
Oh. Joe, you're up over 34,000. Obviously, that profit might be chipped away at by this hand, but going into this hand, you're up 34,000. I mean, I don't see how you can lose now. And I'm saying that deliberately as foreshadowing for your
Oh, what a bet. Block
Nope,
it.
It's not working.
Block
Not
it,
working.
Joe. Nope, 2,000 for you. I bet 950.
Yeah, you're right. That was very, very well played by you.
Thanks, pal.
I definitely still think I'm behind in every pot, even when I have a set. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I
you
just
set.
called.
You had a
I just
set.
called. Hey, there's straights out there.
Would you like the approximate standings right now? Bear in mind that obviously in the running hands don't count. So Joe is now up nearly 37k. I'm up roughly 2k. Nick, you're down 3, so you've made a bit of a comeback
Oh,
because
yeah.
you are in for 2 bullets, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Maria, you're down 3,800 odd. Griffin, you're down nearly a full stack. Sam Grafton is down nearly 22,000.
Really feeble.
W Coop and Scoop champion Sam Grafton is down 22,000. What'd you show, Griffin? Only shows for a split second here on my in America.net.
Do you have a pocket pair every hand, Griff? It's just how you played. You just dealt.
He has-
You're right. Instead of 2 cards, you dealt a random pocket pair between 2s and kings.
Buddy, I had 9-5 against you in the big blind, okay?
Griffin has had his fair share of pairs and sets. So just to remind everyone, of course, that no one is a loser in this game. Well, rather, your charity isn't a loser. You will be a loser in this game probably, Sam, but at least your charity's guaranteed $400. 5th place, $600 for charity.
Joseph
1,000 for
Stapleton, you
4th.
are outrageous.
1,500 for
What do you
third.
have here? I'm the
2,500 to the runners-up charity.
I'm
and
the aggressor
4K
now.
to the winners charity.
Can I request large novelty checks?
There is a
Joe,
new
you-
poll running, by the way. Who do you think will win? Joe has now been added, and I think is the rather obvious
Joe.
selection. Interestingly, the reason that we've
Joe.
managed to get everyone onto the poll by combining Sam and Griffin. So Griff Graph is a single option on the poll.
I got counterfeited, but I must have still had the best hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
you had
man, I love it.
ace-4.
Yes, I did.
Wow. Hand reading 101 with Griffin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ace 9, 4, 7, 7. You had what?
It was especially easy because I had the 9, so I didn't,
Why are you doing that?
You guys would never believe how good I'm running.
Was that a really big hand?
We'd never believe it.
No, you showed. He showed 7 deuce.
Oh.
That's not very nice. I don't think you should be doing that.
It's just such an easy game when you make hands. It's ridiculous. This is what you guys go through, Sam and Maria and Griffin.
I
like,
think
Yeah,
I think
this
it's
is just-
disrespecting the game.
That's why we made money all those years.
it's just so like
always like this, except today.
flop a
That's why
set,
me
like,
and
you just
Griffin
get-
are on the
you
World
just-
Series final table every single year. What,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
we're the luckiest guys in America?
What's the hardest part? Like stacking your chips afterward? Like, come on.
You do have to get good at that. It's important. Yeah.
So the first poll that we ran, by the way, asking people who they think was going to win, Maria actually won that poll. But now it seems that people still have faith in Mr. Stapleton. I mean, having a 40k chip lead probably isn't hurting.
Quite a leap of faith now.
And this time he's actually on the poll, so
I was told that I had no skills in poker and I would end up on, the, poll eventually.
Yeah, yeah.
My goal is to make it so that I am the only profitable player. So now I'm just going to play pots against heart again until I
Very
get back
nice.
down below 10K.
That's quite good to be fair.
You
To
have
be
to
honest-
remember, Joe.
To be
that
honest,
every-
on the cash game challenge, right or wrong, I think I was the only profitable player on that when I played that on TV
On
for you guys.
your episode.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, all I would say, Joe, is that everything that's happened in this game has led you to this moment. So you might not actually have this huge chip lead if you had
If you hadn't sucked out
not
on me.
had Jack's cracked by his Jack. So I'm just
true.
saying that things you should actually be thanking me.
Butterfly effect, but bro.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We're cool. I'm just gonna station you here.
No, normally you say timelines, Griff. I thought that was your one, like timelines.
Yeah, that used to be a thing. Yeah.
You used to say that to me all the time.
The unicorn effect.
It's funny you mentioned
Wow.
the
all
tech.
right, all right,
All right, all right.
all right.
I
I'm making
had
games
the
more
nuts.
profitable.
so far Hardigan's the only person that Joe can't beat, really.
Yeah.
That is true. That's true. On and off the table. Curses! Foiled again.
Again. Excuse me, guys.
I think what you've proved more than anything else, Joe, is the power of the capita. I mean, that is
That
on
has-
display
Yeah,
for
right?
everyone to see today.
Word. Very
Like
true.
I said, it has benefited me in no way, shape, or form when I'm playing for myself.
One thing, I didn't keep track of where the button was on the table when Griffin took his rebuy. I'm pretty sure he could have taken that unicorn horn off some time ago, but
I mean, it's a
I
part of him now.
I just like it now. Yeah.
oh, God, when have you? There's only one time when you haven't had it.
Well, that's because all the other times everyone folds, you don't see my cards.
This is such a horrible call.
You got
Nice
the two
hand.
tens there, James, again.
Queens.
Queens.
Tens plus Hartigan strikes again.
yeah, yeah. I knew it was tens, jacks, queens. I was just
He
letting
starts with a pocket pair,
Yeah.
and he will be getting to the river, if not to showdown.
I'll have you know, I played A7 a couple of hands ago, Sam
Wow,
Grafton.
stepping
it.
out.
Wow. Was it? It was in
No,
the big
look at
blind,
this.
and everyone
Maria
gave you a
just
walk.
limp folding 100 chips I'm making here with pocket tens. Brutal. It's absolutely brutal. 47,000 chips on the button, and this guy can't even open.
He's locked up till
Yeah,
Sunday.
he's locked
Is
up.
there,
He's
is
locked
there
out.
a board you haven't smashed, Joe? Be honest with me. It's just like I know you have like a really big ace or better here. It's just like such a joke.
This is just
It's when someone plays this fast, you don't know what to do because you can never get a read off me.
Well, here's two takes on the situation. Narcole says Joe is on fire, whereas Adrock's response is Stapes, what a luck box.
Also true.
You can be
Today,
both. You can be both. Those things are not usually inexclusive.
in fact, I'd say they're mostly a circle if you were going to Venn diagram those two things.
Time is a circle.
Also a circle.
Time is a circle.
Hey, did anybody else's clothes shrink during quarantine? Isn't that weird? I think it's because I wash them so often. Now there's, I have a lot of free time.
You, me, and Nick all in black for the slimming effect.
Yeah.
Like, can't wear. We've got these striped shirts. It's like, no, we cannot wear these.
I wanted to wear the thank you for your comment t-shirt, but in order to see it, you have to angle the camera down, and there's no way that's happening anytime soon.
Oh, is this Graf round 5?
Encore.
Tension.
Oh, he gives it to me. He gives it to me.
I would have backed
Not
up.
put up a fight.
Goes for the raise.
What's
Gives
the
it to
what's
me.
the
Doesn't
funniest?
turn the 10-6 into a bluff. He's terrified of me.
What's the funniest non-political thing you guys have seen on the internet lately? Yesterday, I saw somebody referred to their vaccine as they got both of their Fauci ouchies, and I just think that is the most hilarious thing I have seen
Still
in
a bit
long
political.
time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Anybody else see anything really funny lately? Nope. Cool.
Oh my God. What have you done to me? I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah, that one
Okay,
never gets old.
This could be a decisive one. Come
Just
on, Maria.
once, I want to try to beat Joe out of a pot. Just once today. Usually it's fine, but today it's been tough.
It's different today.
Is it always
It
going to be
does.
like this, guys?
This
This is my
heater
new
hits
head.
This is
different
this
for
is just the
Joe.
beginning. It's going to be.
Cyclops.
Ooh. Oh, where is he?
I want Maria to lose this.
I was trying to get
Yes!
but I was trying to get an extra $50 for my charity. I had 10-9 suited. What the hell?
no.
Stapes. Come on.
So,
I can't,
just wanna-
I
I
can't
almost
bluff that
folded.
river.
I only did it for the theatrics of hitting you with the fish and calling. I didn't think I had the best hand.
You're the
Joe
worst.
is showing a ridiculous profit right now, is playing 500 big blinds, is up 40k. Meanwhile, have to correct Mr. Grafton on one of his hashtag fun facts, which actually turned out to be a hashtag fake fact. You were almost right, Sam. In the cash challenge, over your 5 episodes, you did put up a profit of over 30,000 euros. But there were 2 other winning players in the game. Randy Lou made 175 euros, and Jake Cody cashed out for a profit of 450 euros.
Mate, loving that I brought that up and you re-brought it up. Quality.
We have the information to hand. We have the stats team always on standby. So, yeah, we've got 25 minutes of action left to go,
man.
guys.
Oh, man. Got to start
Lord.
punting now.
What do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to promise to call every single flop?
I would like you to just fold second pair to the turn bet. How about that?
I would like you to play properly and not disrespect the game.
I mean, I do that I get paid to do that. I guess I could take the day off.
So wait, who do we know is in what place? It goes Joe, James.
Joe and I are the only players in profit right now. Everyone else is down. Nick's down about 3k, Maria's down about 7k, Griffin's down 8k, and Sam's down the better part of 25k.
So I'm actually second to that. Okay, all right.
You're second biggest?
I'm second last.
Put your mic back in place, Griffin.
Yeah.
Griffin, yeah, well, you've probably given it the horn, so just...
The horn left a mark, though. It's just
I
like
know.
I know. I've been trying to show you guys that on the camera.
Why don't you try to rub it off? I think your only choice is to even it out and put marks on the rest of your forehead.
Heart
Did you,
again.
did you
10
flop a
plus
set,
heart
Sam?
again. No.
Well, you know I've got an overpair to the board, right? You know that.
10s plus heart again, obviously.
I can't believe, by
you
the way,
can't
we
fold. You can't fold it over
I can fold. I can fold. I can fold an overpair. It's a straighty, flushy board.
Oh God, James.
That's true.
Oh, there you go. I'll pay you off.
What is he doing?
You can't pull an overpair.
I mean, look at the run out, Hartigan.
3 minutes.
Red kings.
3 minutes in the cooler.
It's
Zip it.
It's
You-
a straight
Two red
flush.
kings.
Dip
I've got
it.
No,
every-
you're in the cooler. You're in the cooler.
Mute him.
Mike, up. And actually, I'm just going to say this. Talking there did not do you any favors.
Oh,
I
no.
was
Lessons.
legitimately thinking that Sam either flopped a flush draw or had 7-6. But the more he goes, the more he was talking, thinking, no. So you did it to yourself. I hope you're happy.
More tips just like that. 10 plus Hartigan Masterclass now live. Go and purchase your copy. Unbelievable.
Sam now down 30,000. So, Sam, you've got the little badges switched on to show that you're a
Let's
scoop
go!
winner and a W coop winner. Have you got all that,
Let's go. Let us go.
Let
us
Does he
go.
ever lose? Does he ever lose?
My
Like literally ever.
goodness.
I told you guys
What is happening?
I was going to sun run because of this particular situation.
All right, get your horn on. Where's the horn?
Yeah,
Benger,
Griffin, we
get
need
your
the
horn on.
Oh my god, I gotta put that thing
Griffin?
on again.
I'm feeling horny.
Oh,
Hey,
outrageous.
Joe. You messed with the Benger.
Get
Get the horn. That's right. Put it on.
Silence, Sam. Silence. You're not even allowed to cough.
I wish we had to just like put up a buy-in for this because Joe would have been playing vastly different.
Oh my God.
if he had some of his own money on the line here.
I mean, not once I have a stack this big. This is like what you dream about in a cash game, like being able to call with Queen 5 suited. I'm always like 9 big blinds deep in a tournament. Can't call with Ace Jack.
Fairness, it was a great call pre-flop. I had 7-5 suited.
I just want to let everyone know I am available for staking.
What's your
Sam's
markup?
face is
What's your
getting
markup,
red.
Joe?
Are you okay, pal? I know you want to talk.
A very
badly
reasonable
he wants to
3.0
speak.
markup.
I mean, there is a 10K at Commerce today, so any takers in Twitch for Stapes action
Let's
there?
go. Let's go. I've got a.
I don't
I'm,
like
I'm,
this. I don't like
I'm
this.
batting 100% in 10K.
If you're doing this with something funky like Queen 5 again, Sam, well done.
I misspoke. I've never played it.
Oh,
How much
poor
was May
Griffin.
101 buy-in? 7,500 or 5K?
That was 52. Yeah.
I have to wait for Sam to be able to talk again to find out whether I just got bluffed.
Now, Maria, if you just want to win 100 from me, you can raise. Okay, good. You're gonna win more this way.
Why are you doing this? Why are you even...
Okay, Sam, I need to know. You can talk again. You can bring the microphone down. You can tell me.
What did you fold? Tens again?
No, 7s.
Yeah, you didn't hit the button this time.
I bluffed you.
Oh, well, there you go. I did say if you had something funky, good luck to you, but I didn't think you'd have the balls to do it twice.
And you've come to the wrong place, man.
By the way,
Wilson
Nick
does
Walsh,
have himself.
it's your birthday today. Today is what my parents call my Italian birthday.
Oh yeah.
It is St. Joseph's Day.
Oh really?
Yeah, my namesake day.
I mean, and then my name is Nicholas, so everyone always thinks it's Saint Nicholas Day, but of course that doesn't line up either. But
Just to be clear, did someone say it's Nick's birthday?
Now roll the one for my name day.
where's the cue?
I can do this.
What about, can I at least have a hot dog?
Let's give him a...
Hey, there it is.
I love how it drives behind Hartigan.
It's so
Joe.
brutal that you're so far ahead, Joe, that you're taking a victory lap with 25 minutes to go. It's not even like we have to put up with like the last 2 minutes. You've got
Let's
it locked
eliminate
up
the
from an
pre-flop
hour out. You're
pot
just
limit.
like patting yourself on the back of like how great you are. It's so brutal.
All right, next
I
time we
cannot believe this flop.
next time we do this, we're duking it out. We can't have any of this Stapleton locked up like stuff. You know, it's just unbelievable.
To be honest, he
Surrender.
hasn't even locked it
Believe
up.
I
He's
missed
still-
the flop.
Wow, it's still one. You know you're allowed to bluff Hartigan, like on the river. You think 8 highs showing down there. Like you think
Okay,
you're going to win
hold on.
a quarter of the pot.
In Hartigan's defense, as much as I would love to chastise him, he's still kind of steering the ship. And I will tell you, as someone who has had this job before, running bluffs is, especially on the river, is like almost impossible when you have other stuff to do to make sure the broadcast. I know it's boring
It's
for
not
me
just
to
that. I know
defend
I'm going
him.
to get spike called by anything in that spot.
Maybe not pocket fours, no diamond high.
You can't have no in your heart, James. You can't have no in your heart, buddy. You got to believe.
You can't lose what you don't put into the middle.
Oh, here we go.
The Kanish of the broadcast.
Sam's on tilt. You know he's going to play this.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, obviously you can
Anything-
berate me to
anything
your heart's
suited, that
content,
would be
Mr. Down 28,175.
I mean, it's just you guys, you and Nick heroing me here.
you got to stop with the overbet bluffs, mate.
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to have a bluff on that board in case you didn't see the run out. Like, pretty hard to be unpaired. I don't know.
I think the tell was when
Come
you
on,
were
Griff.
describing what hands you could have, and you started
Come
with
on, Griff.
I don't know, like a gut shot with a club or
I
something
don't
like
trust
that.
you. I just think you have
Come
a
on,
hard
Griff.
sometimes. Yeah.
I was calling.
I know.
I
I had
think-
ace jack. I was thinking about betting for value, but I've learned.
I think there was a very important lesson to be learned from that hand against Nick, though, Sam, and that is don't try and bluff someone who's wearing kaleidoscope goggles and is not 100% sure what they have, what the board is, or what bets have been made.
Amen.
Wow, going after the entity.
Can't wait.
He'd be all in there back in his glory days straight away. No nonsense. Just be in your eye.
Back in his glory days. Okay, find the float.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed.
For a guy called Flush Entity, he really doesn't take very many spots like this, does he?
Sees the size.
And
Oh, so spicy. How does he find the 2-pair on that turn again, by the
oh
way?
man.
Gee.
I also
buddy.
like how Nick chubbed it up a little bit. Like he did the 9s at the end to make it look like a bigger bet.
keeping it under 2,000 for you.
I know that we had the Grafton rule in effect for this game. I've not seen 10-9 suited. I'm assuming no one else has been dealt
Okay,
that hand.
Maria, here you
No,
go.
I played
Maria
it.
had
Thank
it,
you.
Maria had it.
Thank you. I had it, and I tried to win the pot against Stapes, and he just would not let it go. Oh, no. Don't do it.
Oh yeah,
Don't.
so many ways to win.
Wow. I was
Oh, I
like,
played
wow,
so
big
bad.
double up for Maria. And it's just like, yeah, Joe's doubled her up. He's got 60,000. 5,300.
I feel embarrassed. I feel like that ruined everything, how badly I played that one.
How have you even got 9s? Like you've got 60,000 chips on the button. You've just got 2 9s. It's like I've not seen a hand that good all day.
Joe's playing. Oh man.
So you guys think that close shrinking bit has legs if I go back on stage ever again?
Sure.
Yeah,
Does that relate?
for sure.
I've been out of doing it so long that I've always coming 7. I don't know like what's a very obvious joke and like what's a relatable joke. There's like a fine line between those two things. And I'm really terrified to go back to stand-up comedy.
James, can I almost take this off again? We can see how bad the mark is.
Yes, but please make sure you adjust your microphone afterwards because the people need to hear what you have to say, Griffin.
Oh, feels like it got the whole head this time.
It did. It did. Ah.
think I see some of your brain leaking out.
Yeah, it is. Well, it explains this defend against Maria.
I mean, you know, I imagine that we probably didn't spend a ton of money on those props.
Yeah,
so heaven only knows what it's made of, and heaven only knows whether that skin is still going to be on your forehead this time tomorrow.
By the way,
it hurts.
yeah, it's written something. It's like a rival or something. It's like a Rorschach test across Griffin's forehead.
It looks like you have a tiara tattooed on your head, Griffin.
It hurts.
Oh,
I'm not
dear.
gonna lie, it hurts.
Oh,
It
my
looks
God.
like the kind of thing that if I didn't know you, I would not know whether or not to joke about that.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like,
Can you
is
bring
that?
it up?
Can I mention that? I don't. If that's
No,
think I
someone
can
made him
say-
wear a unicorn horn.
Yeah,
right.
that explains it. Oh, Maria, yeah, right.
What?
It's just like, ugh. It's just such an obnoxious bet. You just asked me to pay you, and I don't know if you've earned it.
Griff, we're 70,000 chips behind Joe
Sorry,
States.
fine, I have a king. I have to call you. You win. Nice. Just know that she has better. I need a couple
Maria
seconds.
clawing her way
Wow.
out of the darkness.
I needed a couple seconds to fold, but
Wow, it's quite sick from you, Griff.
Maria, you're only down the second least now.
Ooh. I don't mind that spot one bit. I just want my charity to get something substantial for my time and for putting up with Griff's angle.
Oh, yeah. Well, if it's any consolation, Maria, he has been punished by multiple rebuys, and we're not sure if his forehead will ever return to a normal state.
I know during the scoop broadcast, just still there.
If you guys want to chop, we can chop it up.
have it here. I was just trying to see where I was at.
Well, you're behind.
Oh.
It's funny.
But how's everyone got a pocket pair every hand? So sick.
I'm now slightly concerned that it's not beyond the realm of possibility that Joe could still stack off in the next 15 minutes.
Hey, if you
Well,
keep
that
your
would
hands
sure
in
make
the
for a great show, wouldn't it? I'm only up 38,000 now, guys. I gotta lock it up.
Yeah.
quick poker, Walsh. Let's go.
Sorry. Speedy.
No, you're playing fast. You're good, man. You check back the ace 10. We see a river, like whatever.
Griffin, what is going on with your microphone? Move it. Close to your
What?
mouth.
It's right here, man.
There he is.
Oh, Griffin picking up some heat in the late stages.
Kevin, King 7.
Quick poker.
Wait, do we get a 10-minute warning, James? What's
I'll
our
give you a
time?
10-minute warning, yeah.
Okay.
Fast and Furious now. Let's go. Shows the 3.
I love the fact that we're now running polls
Outrageous!
about who's going to finish second. So it's not enough anymore who's going to win, because that's obvious. Who's going to finish second was the last poll.
It's just who's going to lose the least.
Yes,
I'm in.
Sam. Let's
I'm
get
in.
him, boy.
That's
You can't
hunted
take
down.
us out both on. Omaha time, Walsh. Griff Graph, Omaha.
Usually the only place I finish first is at dinner, so I'm pretty excited about this.
We didn't have a trophy made, just to warn you, Joe. Sorry.
Oh, no shit.
You already have an EPT trophy that you didn't earn, so maybe we can just like scratch out what it says on there and replace it with the...
No, Sam.
Oh, going to the river.
Here we go. Griffin is flirting with not being in the negative anymore. Will Sam help him or hinder him? There's the all-in. The river over bet.
Look at Sam's face.
Griffin's so quiet for the first time. Yeah, give me some of that Griff
I
grab.
mean, it just feels like I'm not going to fold, though, right? I mean, it's just too obvious. This isn't a slow roll. I wish it was. I just feel like it's too predictable to not fold.
Oh, please tell me you're not doing this like with jacks. It's not another slow
No,
roll
no,
with full
no, no.
house.
The
That's
arms,
not
the
slow.
arms up on his shoulder. Oh, and the middle finger. Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
You're a fish.
wow,
Fish throwable.
he's got the real life throwable. That, by the way, I think is going to put Griffin into second place.
How many am I in for here?
It does. You're not allowed to speak. Put your microphone up.
And now if Griffin and I get into some kind of another altercation where he sucks out on the turn, we're going to be flip-flopping.
Yeah, so basically, Sam, you are in for 5 total buy-ins, including 4 rebuys. So you are currently down 40,000.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter what. I mean, I'm
no
far
one
loser. There's nothing I can do. You can't punish me. I'm already in. What are you going to do? Deduct chips from me? You're going to like, Marl.
You're gonna shut me up again,
5,000
James?
chip fine. Marl, oh, okay.
You're gonna mute me again, James?
I'm going to strip you of your W Coop title.
I feel like Sam's chip stack is punishment enough.
10-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen. 10-minute warning.
Too brutal. Too brutal.
These two again.
Wow. 6-7 of clubs.
Chris Craft, nice.
Round 19. I feel like we're back at the GPL. In that none of us are getting paid for this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he makes the hero fold.
I mean,
Lovely.
So Joe,
That is some poker.
Joe, I'm being given some very important direction from the team. There is concern that obviously you're not going to take a rebuy before the end of the game, but because of your ridiculous good fortune and how hot you've run today, people feel that you need to do a forfeit for having had so many good hands. So can you please open the package that was sent to you and please put the object inside it on your face?
My forfeit was worse than everybody's. I was gonna have to live a whole orbit as this guy.
Nice.
that is
I mean,
scary, by the way.
That is
It's
a
the light
pretty
reflecting off it. Oh my days.
terrible.
It's like the demon headmaster.
I feel smarter all of a sudden, or at least like I know more than everyone else.
Sounds about right. Story checks out.
The Demon Headmaster, Sam. Wow, that's a reference.
What is the Demon Headmaster?
Only people who watch English children's television will know.
In the 80s.
Yeah, right.
In the early
exactly.
90s.
Oh, dear. This is amazing. Anyone watching tuning in right now might think that I actually have 47,000 chips.
Gotta get the lighting just right. There we go.
There we go. So the question is, now that you are adopting the persona of James Hartigan, are you going to play like him?
Well, I folded the first hand, so story checks out so far. I don't think I can afford to. I think I gotta stay competitive in this.
You're worried about Griffin?
I'm really mad that Griffin doubled through me. Now I have to play every pot against him until I get him back.
The reflection on that thing is really giving it a weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is weird.
Dings the eyeballs.
It's like
It's funny because I've imagined James' disembodied head many times.
so it's different for us though because we're seeing Joe with like the full aspect ratio. You guys just get this perfect square of the face in your cutout.
Also, the stick looks like he's a vicar on our one. It's like, yeah.
This is what I see in my dreams every night. It's just James's head floating around, telling me I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Nice hand, James.
10-9 suited, couldn't fold it.
Oh, there it is.
That's the
Oh
only
wait, I owe
reason-
$50 to
$50.
James's charity.
I couldn't believe
Finally.
you called the turn because I knew you had a 10, and then like,
That's right.
you had the 10-9 suited. You can't fold.
That's right. So-
Congratulations to Right to Play, who just earned $50 from Joe Stapleton.
Griffin's charity is Right to Play. I'm representing Cancer Research
Whoops.
UK.
Cancer Research UK. I'll give. I don't want to slow roll Right to Play, so I'll make good on that one as well. I've almost reached my limit. Nobody play 9-10 suited anymore. This is like the South Park version. Hey, everybody, I'm James Hardigan. I pedal the nuts. For Joe Stapleton, it's good night for Monte Carlo.
Oh man. Flesh entity, man. It's been all over the map today.
5
All right.
minutes and counting.
Ugh.
I got the kicks. I got the parachute.
Would you like to know the scores on the doors, ladies
No.
and gentlemen?
I don't think it's about scores. It's for charity. We really will
Yeah,
leave
let's
today
not bring numbers
knowing
into
that,
this.
knowing that charity is the winner, and
Okay.
like nothing else after that really matters. I think it's completely unimportant. I'm not a monetary guy. I play poker for the joy of it. I really don't want to know.
Well, the light's bright now.
Bright light. Yeah, let's not tarnish this occasion with, you know, winners and losers. It's not about that, guys. Come on. Let's
There we go. There we go.
What does "there we go" mean?
There we go. Couldn't do it. Griffin, buddy.
Can I point out two things? First of all, that I only accidentally announced my whole cards once via a
Congrats.
meme, not verbally. And secondly, we have made it to almost, and we are going to make it to the end of a 2-hour poker session, and I have not needed to go to the bathroom once.
Let's give it up for James's bladder exercises, huh? That class has really paid off.
I bought a pee funnel just for this occasion. So that's why I'm still here.
Maria was bragging about her pee funnel the other day.
I'm not really a public bathroom user these days, so.
You don't say. There's nothing about your general outward appearance that says to me, like, I love using public toilets. You're more of the type that, like, when you play a poker, you like rent a room in the casino just to use the bathroom on breaks.
Yeah, I know people like that, and it's like, what are you doing on the break? And they go for a nap, like a power nap, or on the dinner break.
Tell you that Griffin has moved up into second place.
There's still time.
That's the first river I haven't paid off, Maria. So you're unlucky if you had it.
Are we gonna get a 5-minute warning, James?
Oh, we're past
We
that.
had,
Oh,
we had
we're in
one.
the 3-minute warning now, buddy.
Okay, quick, guys. Rapid fire.
I would also like to point out that Sam is down more than Joe is up now.
I mean, have you seen how I've been running? They get the queen 5 off, queen 9 off. I've got the problem. I've been getting down the problem hands. Entity's got a set every orbit, basically.
It is true.
2-minute warning.
James, what do you have here? You just got the 6-7. Don't even think about it.
Domination Nation, and I've managed not
Yeah.
to. Why did I even play King Jack to start with? Bloody Kojak.
Because you're supposed to. You did fine. Good.
Ooh, I didn't know
good
we could say
process.
bloody when we're playing.
That's why it's got the 18 plus on the software in case James whips out bloody. Blooming.
Get those bleeps in.
Cute. That's cute.
Oh,
I
that
like
is cute.
One.
Oh wow, I've got
there-
all the throwables.
There goes my keto diet. I really haven't.
I didn't realise. I've never seen this. Wow.
Next
I
time
know,
he
me
heads up
too.
against Steve O'Dwyer, you can literally use every single throwable against him, Sam.
I've
This
been
is what Maria did to me the time I asked her out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
That's right. I was hit in the face with the deck today. That's for sure.
Yeah, really. And the result that no one saw coming.
Except for me. Except for quite literally me, who announced it at every stage that I was going to run super hot.
I mean, this is probably the last or second to last hand, right? So gotta try to double through Stapes. That's the goal.
Oh no.
Oh, are you regretting your pre-flop action now, Samuel?
How did I fold here?
I have no idea. Outrageous.
Wow, Joe Stapes with the one big blinder. Let's go.
Come on. Come on. Little tickler. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I think this is officially the last hand, guys.
No.
Officially over.
That's how good Stapes is running. He's he's
Griffin,
gonna be-
here's the thing. I'm not even going to give you the chance to pile it in on my value bet here.
Oh, Stapes.
All right, so this is the last hand?
No.
That was it.
That is
It's over.
it, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen. It is over. The session has come to an end, and
given
we
5 days,
now
8
have to
hours.
verify the final results, and we have to check who finished where. I think we can say with some certainty that Mr. Stapleton is the winner, but we're just interested to see who actually finished second, because it's very close between me and Griffin. I think you might just have the edge, Griffin, but we'll get that verified in a moment. Sam, I don't really know what to say.
Brutal.
But you know, I as I said,
So
at
what
least you're going to
country
get
does my
something.
hand and mob flag come for this? Officially?
To be honest,
I'm
I
afraid-
didn't get stacked by Joe. I kept you guys afloat. I did my part to keep you guys in the game. Joe just stacked you guys, and I donated back a stack to each and pretty much each and every one of you got a stack.
Like
from me.
sharing an oxygen tank in the expanse.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here are the final results based on everyone's profit and loss. Joe and I never took a rebuy, by the way. Just want to highlight that. Sam, you finished bottom, but you get $400 for your charity. Nick, you're in fifth, so you get $600. Maria gets $1,000 for fourth place finish. I came in third, $1,500. Griffin, the runner-up, that's $2,500 for a right to play. Joe Stapleton, $4,000. And a reminder of everyone's charities. So it's Care International that's going to be getting the single biggest slice of the pie. International Refugee Assistance, Equality Now, and Mind also getting money, sharing the $10,000 prize pool. But as we so succinctly said a short while ago, it was also about the fun. It was also about the bants. And that is the key question. And I have to ask the biggest loser in the game this question. Did you enjoy yourself, Sam?
Yeah, I suppose begrudgingly, I can admit I had a good time watching Joe Stapleton demolish the table for the previous few hours. But yeah, it was definitely good fun. And I got to say, congratulations, Joe, an outstanding performance.
Yeah, good job, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I just want, if the Internal Revenue Service is listening, this is the $4,000 that I claimed on my taxes. Here it is.
Nick,
Here's
once
proof.
again, happy birthday. And what a way to celebrate your birthday.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me again, guys. That was a lot
Happy
of fun.
birthday.
That was great. Thanks,
Not
guys.
at all. Maria, I'm sorry that you had that early advantage and then saw it slip away. But hey, everyone's get something for their charity today.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be playing for equality now. I didn't really get a chance to speak on it, but obviously they're trying to achieve equality for women through legal justice and, of course, you know, other things. So just really happy that I got the opportunity.
And finally, and most importantly, Griffin, I really hope your forehead recovers.
Me too. I mean, it seems to be, the swelling seems to be going down. So
It's like Wolverine.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's just have one last clap for Joe Stapleton, ladies and gentlemen, the
Deserves
winner
Well done, buddy.
of the
Well done, buddy.
Commentator Showdown.
Actually deserves it.
Well, guys, Scoop is just around the corner, so you know we are going to be back soon, and we'll let you know what we've got planned for our coverage of the Spring Championship of Online Poker very soon. And hey, who knows, maybe we'll get to do something like this again in the near future. But for now, from Sam Grafton, Griffin Benger, Nick Walsh, Maria Ho, Joe Stapleton, and me, James Hartigan, it's good night from the Commentator Showdown. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.